All right, we're live. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Friday nighttime stream. Here we are. What should tonight's stream be? I had a lot of funny titles in mind, maybe some serious ones too. How about buying up every Pokemon card before Millenial trust fund babies become billionaires? All right. Good. Let's see. Very nice. Very nice. Dooby. I spent a bunch of money. All right, let's log into here. I want to see how much money I have left. How much money do I have left? Your passkey isn't working right now. What's the point of giving me a passkey then? How are we doing? All right, we're doing all right. What? Sales are down by 1%? That's what I get for missing the daytime stream. I had no choice, though. I was going to miss it. It was just going to happen. Let's turn the ads on. I thought maybe we could run it if I got up really early. But I was too tired. In theory, I could have done it. Modern Card Gold Rush. How many people in Cosmic? A couple people. Cosmic's moving. Costs more than Fates Collide, and yet it's moving real fast. All right, no new sets today. We got a restock on Unleashed. So Unleashed has been restocked. That's good. But other than that, none of the new sets are here. Probably waiting for Pal World. We're waiting for Storm Emeralda. Storm Emeralda just launched today. And it will take about 5 to 6 days to arrive at my home. So I'm anticipating an arrival date of, what's 5 days from today? It's the 1st. I would predict it arrives here Wednesday. That's my prediction. We probably get it Wednesday, everybody. So just letting you know, it's not going to be here. I don't live in Japan. Some people live in Japan and they just get it early. Some people, they get it early because, I don't know, maybe they got the hookup or something. Maybe they got like a guy who breaks the rules to ship it early. Or maybe they paid a really high price for express shipping, which I don't do that, because if I did that, you guys are going to have to pay a high price for express shipping. So I don't do express. I don't even know if it would get it here much faster. Maybe in theory it would. All right, let's see. So did I post the website? Let's grab the website. Let's see. For the title, Modern Card Gold Rush. Is Modern Card a gold rush, though? I don't know if that's true. You are. Could be Fool's Gold. Here, I could... I'm going to actually save this title from today. I like this one. I'm going to start saving titles that I like. All right. Here's one. Would you still love me if I was a Wurmple? There you go. Also, how about Modern Cards, Gold Rush, or Fool's Gold? All right, so there you go. I'll save that one. Maybe we'll use it later. The mail went out pretty late. Basically, the mailman did not pick up my stuff for like 3 days, which really surprised me because sometimes he doesn't sometimes he doesn't pick stuff up after 1 day. That does happen on occasion, but actually 2 days in a row was a big surprise. And then the third day I knew something was wrong. So once I saw it for the third day, I took them and, I deposited them myself at the post office for you guys to make sure they go out. They got to go out. And, yeah, it's just, it's kind of crappy. What happened is you have to actually set up mail pickup. And they let you do this for about 6 months at a time. And it eventually runs out. And it doesn't really warn you when it's about to run out. So 6 months later, you actually do forget like what the run out date's supposed to be. So that's what happened there. Oof, views are way, way down. We're looking at views of about 250,000, 275,000. The normal amount on YouTube would be about 400,000. Those views are way, way down. I don't know why. Maybe I'm not making enough original content. Maybe people are used to my usual format. Our videos are doing very, very well on Instagram and Facebook right now. We had a video just pick up like 80,000 views, in fact. So, I don't know. Maybe YouTube doesn't want it. Maybe we need new YouTube subscribers. I couldn't tell you. YouTube's saying, maybe people don't want to watch this. Anyways, that's my suspicion. But our style of posting shorts maybe is coming to an end for YouTube. We may have to develop long-form content. It may become a requirement. I'm looking at it right now. It's pretty rough. I mean, so in like 1 month, we're missing like 140,000 views. Actually, wait a second. Let me look at it again. I'm going to click on it again. So in 1 month, we're missing 180,000 views. That's way down and very suddenly. And it makes me think YouTube does not want shorts anymore. That's what I suspect. That's my suspicion. Shorts never really made sense for YouTube. Like, I know YouTube was competing with TikTok, but TikTok's just better at it. And YouTube makes good money on long form content. They don't make good money on TikTok style video. I'm pretty sure anyways. Wow, the private collection video keeps growing. That one's at 4.5 thousand now. That's pretty good. I wonder if that reaches 10,000 views. All right. So, we do have an order right away. We have Mr. Athim, 2 Lorcana, 2 GA Bunko, 2 Fortnites. Good deal. I can't remember if anyone else hit the other, if anyone hit another holo over there. Let's go ahead and advertise the stream. I don't think I've done that yet. Hold on. Let's advertise the stream before we get ahead of ourselves. Welcome, guys, to the late night stream. Do you like my title? We're going live for Friday night. There was no Friday daytime stream. Just like I was warning. All right. I am tempted to take maybe like Sunday off. What do you guys think of that? I'm supposed to do that. I was just saying in the Discord server, I feel overworked, man. It's too much. 2 streams a day, and then I got to go to the doctor, and it's like this long drive. Like, my head's swimming, dude. It's very tiring, and I'm like working on these submissions too. Like, holy cow, it's like every second of every day, plus all this tax stuff. Whew. So Sunday, I might skip the stream Sunday. So if you want to have fun, it's Saturday. It's all about Saturday, guys. If you're going to have fun, it's going to be all, or Friday, what's tonight? Is it Friday night? Technically, today is Saturday, okay, but let's go ahead and advertise our stream over here on Instagram, where we're doing extremely well, actually. Our Instagram account is growing. We're getting a lot of views. Looks like Mike's site just posted an update on booster boxes. So he did a booster box post. I'm curious what that's getting. Join us live right now. Oops. Let's remove this. Okay, we'll hit copy on that because we're going to post the same comment into Facebook. So we're cross-advertising because we're hoping we pull some people over from Instagram. But let's take a look at the insights. So he just posted this one today, and it's already at 5,000 views, virtually beating every single YouTube short that we've posted in the last month. It's just doing terrible numbers on YouTube. I think YouTube is done with shorts. I think that's what it is. I think we got to try a new format, everybody. Look, because if you come over here, look at this video. So this wasn't from very long. Look, he just posted that one. This one's not from very long ago. This is like a couple, look, it's 5 days ago. And if we view the insights, views, 77,000 basically. That's pretty good. And if we do the same thing for YouTube, if we look into our analytics over here, YouTube analytics are looking rough, man. I don't know what it is. It's important, though, that we figure it out. You know, it's like a puzzle. It's like a game. All content is like a game that you're playing. You're trying to figure out exactly what the algorithm is rewarding. And so Instagram's rewarding us for posting those shorts. It likes them. Instagram's like, why, thank you. Can I have another one? Oh, he double posted that, huh? Okay, hold on, wait a second. So, let's see. So here's the same video. Are you ready? Here's the same video. That's the same video on YouTube, right? Biggest Pokemon card auctions, July 25th. Just 1,500 views. Basically nothing. Where'd it go? Here it is. Yeah, right over here. On Instagram, we got almost 80,000, On YouTube, we got 1,500. YouTube doesn't like it. And look, it earns 16 cents. So we're going to have a powwow with Mr. Mike's side and say, hey, we have to develop some kind of long form content for YouTube, and it has to work. It has to, because we've tried it before. He's posted like compilations and stuff, but it's never really captured a large audience. We got to aim for something small, like 10,000 views. Well, 10,000 isn't exactly small. It's small in terms of the TheCardconomist views, but it's pretty good in terms of TheCardconomist. So we got to do it. We're going to have to figure it out. There's just so many of the same videos out. That could be it, but it doesn't explain why these videos are performing so well on Facebook and Instagram. Maybe I have less competition over there. You could argue that perhaps, but yeah, I just think that, okay, hold on, let me post this. I think we are seeing YouTube not push the shorts. That's what I think is going on. And so, okay, let me leave a comment here. Come on, man. Well, Facebook is slow, man. Live right now. I think I may have to shut off Facebook and open it back up or something, because it is loading crazy slow. No, this is nuts. It's like broken. Okay, I'm going to try and post this. There you go. All right, now we're going to close Facebook. Very good. Facebook. Let's open it back up. We'll bring it back. All right, very nice. Somebody said they lost their, look at this post from Facebook. Look at this, guys. It's fun. Look at these guys. These cool guys hanging out on their mat, drinking beer. This is a very common thing in Lake of the Ozarks. Please keep an eye out for an all-blue aqua stack mat. We lost it somewhere between Dog Days and the new amusement park. Look at these beautiful houses in the background, man. Damn, dude. Actually, they look almost like condos, but that's a huge boat. So I don't know if they're condos or just matching mansions or what. This is what people do in Lake of the Ozarks. They float in the water and they drink beer. It's cool. I don't mind it. Where I live, there's a lot of debris in the water. So if we stay in Lake of the Ozarks, which there is a chance we stay, if Missouri becomes a no tax state, we may consider staying. But even if we do, we're still going to move. We're going to get a better lake house. We're going to sell all the current ones, roll all the money over into a better location. Oh, I remember. I was going to have a giveaway tonight of this coughing, and he's going to go into the Poke Shuffles. All right, so check this out. I thought I'd do this to be cool, okay? Check it out. Oh, let's fix the camera. You guys like free stuff? I've been having a pretty good time with Pokemon for a long time. So here's a little generosity for you guys, a little $35 giveaway. I'll just put this up into the Poke Shuffle. And then here we have this card. And I'm just going to dump it into the box. There it is. So that's for you guys for free. I ought to do stuff like that more often, especially for the Poke Shuffles. Maybe I ought to have like a way to track it where I can detect if it's getting a little on the cold side. And if the Poke Shuffles ever get too cold, maybe I dump a free card in there, just to heat it up a little more. There we go. I'll take it off your hands. They got too drunk. Yeah, they might have gotten too drunk. We had our neighbors at the previous lake house invite us to one of those. So they had a mat out, and there were like 8 of them. And they were all a bit older than us. They were a bit older. We would have been considered younger. Younger and nerdier looking. I made a couple new PokeBruhs. So there we go. Anyways, they invited us over. It was really cool. They had a beer cooler, and Karis drank a beer. Of course, I don't really like alcohol, so I didn't drink one. But we were just floating on the mat, talking about life, and it was cool. Yeah, it's very social. It's like a social experience you're not going to get in a lot of places. Floating in a lake, nice summer day. You got shade coming off the dock. You're hanging on to the mat where everyone's beer is at. Some kids are splashing around nearby, and you're all just talking. It's a nice thing. It feels very rednecky, though, but I will say that. All right, so we shared our link to Facebook. We're done with that step. Let's turn on the iPad. Let's get the comment section going. Okay. Boop. Boop. All right. I think if I were to get back into swimming in the lake out here at this lake house in particular, I would have to build an outdoor shower. And that way, when I get out of the water and I'm covered in residue, because again, this water just gets a lot of debris, sticks, twigs, even dead bugs. I would want to shower outdoors comfortably and then walk indoors, cleansed, shampooed, all the good stuff, you know. Just walk right in there, completely clean, relax on my couch. Outdoor shower would be actually pretty much any lake house should have an outdoor shower if you're going to go swimming in the lake. So that's my feelings on it. Mr. Athim, we're getting your order now. 2 Lorcanas of the Vine. Attack of the Vine. Here, let's put each person who places an order tonight of, let's say, $20 or more into the free slab. So, you know, we don't do this enough. We should do this more often. Sometimes we open up the giveaway to everyone. Sometimes we open the giveaway up to people in our Discord server. This time, we're going to open the giveaway up to people who are placing orders tonight at a minimum 20. Okay, 2 GA Bunkos. We got to do that because the people who place orders really are keeping us all entertained. So it's like a thank you to those people, meaning Hathim. All right, Mr. Hathim. 2 GA Bunkos. So a mini pool house. There we go. GA Bunko, 2 fortnights. Yeah, Karis and I are considering some potential moves, including Tennessee, including Nevada, Florida, Texas. All of the no tax states are definitely on the best places to move list. It would be nice to go to California and know what California is like for once. And then I would know, you know, is California a place to give all your money up for? Because, you know, if you move to a place like Nevada, you get to keep building wealth. When you're in Missouri, you're building wealth. It's very easy to build wealth. There you are, because everything's so damn cheap. Maybe I'm blind, but how much are the fortnights? No more Fortnite. It's Mr. Moondwarf. What's up, Moondwarf? They are $7 a pack, and they are selling really, really well over time. They still sell out. One. They still sell out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know about that. Okay, little girl in a dress or something. All right. Okay. So this is some kind of rainbow SR star. It's an SR star, huh? Confusing. All right. Rent one of them water pumps and blow all that stuff away from your dock. I've seen those. I know exactly what you're talking about. I've seen those. They're called like current generators, right? And you put it in the water and it starts to push all the water away. And so since it's cycling the water, all the debris goes away. I don't know if they're legal out here. It might be illegal to put one of those in the water. They're pretty strict about it. However, my dock is pretty private. It's pretty far away from anyone else. So I might be able to just do it and no one would ever notice or bother. And then if we leave it running, ooh, results. All right. Good job, Mr. Athim. The ace. You know why this is so scary? Because you stopped buying last night, right? And so all it would have taken is one more guy to snipe the hollow. That's how close you were to losing it. So even though you probably felt like you had no PP left, just one more round would have done you good. That was a risk anyone could have swooped, especially a professional swooper like yourself. $50 for a slot in the rocket pack. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, rocket, $50 per spot. And it's filling up. One of the best-selling items on the table right now is actually the vintage pack split and the regular pack split. So those, how many packs have we gone through? We've gone through like 3 vintage packs in a week. That's a lot of money. All right. Ba-doo, ba-doo, ba-doo. Come on now. What the hell? Aha. Meow. All right. So you're walking away with 1 hit. And you got all these. You know, if you ever don't want these Fortnite bulks, let me know, Mr. Athim. I'll take these Fortnite bulk cards And this is perfect for junk packs. So if you ever want to trade these in for spots in the trade card, they're perfect trade fodder. That's exactly the kind of stuff we want. Here we are. Fortnite cards, they take up a lot of room, you know. I think I do have a bunch of these laying around somewhere. I think I traded Mr. LaFlame for some a while back. All right, so Attack of the Vine. Is it a first edition? No, we hosted a first edition not too long ago, and it was $100 per spot. This is unlimited, and it's $50 a spot, so it's literally half the price. And by the way, the $100 spot one sold out like that. Your head would spin. It sold out so fast. This one's going pretty fast too. Here's Robin Hood. In fact, this is only like the second day, I think, for this. Is it the second day or maybe like the third stream or something? I don't know. Sheriff of Nottingham, Russell. What the hell? Modern Disney. Give me a break. Here's Tinkerbell. Oh, Mama. Pacha. Kronk. Vixie. My Adventure Book. My Corona? All right. I didn't see anything too crazy in the round of Attack of the Vine. How about the next pack? Attack of the Vine, guys. Did you know there's a Winnie the Pooh in here that sells for $1,000 ungraded? $1,000. Think about that. Think about it's this artwork or something, isn't it? So this is just trash. All right. Boopy doopy doo doo. You want a little Mickey Mouse card? Ooh, this is new. I've never seen this before. So they have like a new rarity type, and it's an embossed card, and they did a good job here. He kind of looks like he's popping off the card a little bit, right? Look at that. That's a cool side effect. There we go. Is it called side effect? Yeah, it's called side effect. No, it's called special effect. That's a cool special effect. Robin Hood. I think he's a bad guy. Okay. You can have the bulk Fortnite. Oh, that's very cool, man. Well, I don't want to take it for free. I'm going to give you spots in the slab break, okay, the trade break. And that's the thing, guys. We want more people to donate their whatever they think the junk is. We want more people to donate that. Number one, it makes your shipping cheaper anyways. So when you donate your Fortnite bulk, my cost of shipping goes down. It makes your shipping easier too, by the way. So, by the way, Hathim, did you know Miss Kayla offered to trade a Dr. Doom for the Cyclops? I think you heard that. I'm not sure if you heard that. So there we go. But here's these guys. So let's figure out how much of this bulk you got. Let's put all these together. Lovely. Don't you guys want to pull this holographic Fortnite card? The best card, I think, is the Dark Knight, isn't it? Is it called Dark Knight or Black Knight? I think it's called Black Knight. And in a 10, that card sells for like thousands of dollars. So we're always looking for that card. Okay, so here's all this. All right, put that over there. Now, I honestly don't know what all this is worth. I think I already have Dr. Doom and Venom. Ah, I see. So maybe you were hoping she would put up a different offer. That's kind of an interesting idea. We are. Well, if you saw any of her cards that you're interested in, you just mention it. She might be up for a trade. I know she wants that Cyclops. It is. Okay. Dr. Doom's good, man. I'd be stacking that Dr. Doom because you got a Dr. Doom movie coming out. He's going to become more sought after as a result. Kind of like the way the Thanos card is one of the most expensive ones right now. All right. So you got all that. Now, you probably have more over here. Do you have more over here? Yeah, you do. Look. You got tons. There we go. So here are some Fortnite Hollows looking just fine. Okay, there they are. So that is quite a bit of Fortnite bulk. I've never seen anyone tell me, hey, I need to grade that Fortnite bulk. So I'm betting it's not like that. We're going to converge all this stuff into one bag. You got the server. Look at all this stuff. You got Kimiko. That was cool. You opening the that was cool. You opening up that Crimson Invasion pack yesterday night. That was neat, man. Liked it. I'm a big fan of Crimson Invasion now, guys. Did you know that about me? Big fan, because it's got Pikachu and Gengar in it. 2 of the best Pokemon. Those are top 3 Pokemons. There we go. I think I found it all. Are all those packs cold? They're not cold. They're basically the bulk from the Fortnite packs. And I just let you keep it. We don't treat it like true bulk. And the reason for that is because most people are just going to pull these. They're not going to pull a holo. So, you know, you got to walk away with something. But nobody, I don't think anybody really does anything with those. Now, what you want are these guys right here. Oh, yeah. And Hathim's been pulling them in spades. Look at that. So he's doing great on that. And now he's going to get a trade with me for these rounds of the bulk packs. I'm also going to put all your cards into one box now because they easily fit once you get rid of all that Fortnite stuff. All right. So, again, this will probably make... Weird. That's so strange. This will probably make decent trash to put into the junk packs. You guys know the junk packs, right? Let me show you a junk pack. So we make these junk packs for $3 a pack. Here they are. And watch what I can do now. So we'll take these real fast, right? And we'll just sleeve them up one at a time real fast. 2, 3, 4. All right. So we'll sleeve these up. Heck, let's sleeve these 2 as well. And we'll dump them in here for your viewing pleasure. And that's one of the reasons to buy the $3 junk packs. Now, there's a lot of other stuff in there too, not just these Fortnite packs. But I've been making deals to acquire more garbage and, you know, pump these garbage packs up. So that's what it's about. Okay, so let's open one of these. Okay, that's actually not really garbage. That's a Japanese V Dragapult. So I guess I just put a nicer card in there that time. These aren't garbage either. I'm getting a sense that this might have been a good pack. So here's Ekans, Blossom, Grimer. Look at that. Some Yellowback Bulk, some Hollows, and then a little Fortnite. All right, so I'm getting the impression this one was actually a good one. So that was random. Let me put this randomly into the box so I don't know where it's at because I don't want to remember that. Okay. I can't put it in the very front of the box because then it would be the very next pull, or not really. So the way it kind of works is when you place an order for those, I pull one from the front and then I just start pulling randomly from the back. That's kind of how I do it. Okay, so maybe like 4 spots. I'm thinking 4 spots in the trade break for that. Could be 3 spots. It is. Hathim's been very good to me. Let me give you 4, Mr. Hathim. I'll put you down as Mr. H. All right. So good luck in there. You might pull this PSA 8 first edition Sabrina Zabras. It's not a bad thing to have. You can buy in there right now for $5, guys. Or if you have some cards that you don't really want to have to resell yourself or have to deal with yourself, you can get rid of your cards in the same way. You just say, hey, take those cards out of my bag and I'll toss you in this break. So this is 9 out of 14 now. All right, good luck in there. And now my job is to put these in a little baggie and use them. Use them when we're making those junk packs. All right. I buy them. I had a whole box. You buy what? The junk packs? Somebody buys them. The junk packs will all eventually sell out. Oh, this is the second chance bounty. The second chance bounty ended, guys. Ooh, we need to find out who was the top donor this week. Somebody was a top donor. Not this week, this month. All right, can we get one more bag? One more bag, all right. I don't know where to put these. They're actually kind of a nuisance. There we go. Well, shucks. How about, man, I don't have a spot for them. They're gonna be directly in the way for now. That was from Mr. Athim. Thank you so much. We had a big order and we had a trade. Mr. Jay-Z's next. He says he'll take for a junk bag, and how's your night? You said $5? The junk packs are $3. So here's a junk pack. How's my night? It could be better. I'm ready for like a day off. I need a day off, guys. We are. Yeah, it's been a stressful day. Here's Kubone. It is. All right. Ooh. Putting that over there. Team Rocket Grunt. Did you see that you won the second chance break? The second chance bounty? Ta-da! There it is. That's you, Team Rocket Grunt, getting this Charizard 9 out of the second chance bounty. How do you feel about that? Did you notice that? You might have just now noticed that. Whoa, look at you with your 3 EXs. Wow, this isn't junk at all. This is like top quality stuff. Oh my gosh. I just must have been feeling generous or something. Holy, dude. So that's definitely a hit. And look at these. Yeah, this is all pretty good. So maybe I just had a couple of those hit packs right in the front or something. They're not all this nice. 2 for $5. I can't do 2 for $5. It is. They're $3 a piece, which is already pretty cheap. There. All right. All right. So you got $2 left over, Mr. Jay-Z. I didn't mean to grab this. It just came in because they're so tightly packed right now. There's so many in the box. So let me get this for you into a bag. All right. You got a very good pack, by the way. That was great. Those that Mewtwo card, that's vintage. Straight up vintage. And it looked really fresh. I mean, I know it is fresh. I know where it came from. Came out of a box that I just opened for grading. Oh, we got to say 826 now. 826, everybody. You're going in the JX box. All right. There goes. You got $2 left, Jay-Z. $2. 11 for 30. I don't feel like that's necessary. I don't really do that with anything else, right? Well, I do that with the Poke Shuffles, obviously, but I don't do that with like any other booster pack, right? And I do feel like they just kind of sell out. They're pretty cheap at $3. I'm going to leave them alone because I've actually considered raising them to $4. So I'm just going to leave them alone. If they ever are struggling to sell out, we'll think about it, okay? Let's start there. Mr. Sergio L12, battle time. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, here we are. He said battle time, I assume, for this. Okay. Sergio, are you here? Did you guys see these new amiibo packs? Little Hello Kitty amiibo packs? I would especially consider buying this if you actually play Animal Crossing, because they are amiibos. That's what they actually are. So the primary product in here, they're amiibo cards. They give you Hello Kitty furniture, okay? We can also give you a pack of that sealed if you prefer to keep it sealed because it looks so pretty. Very pink. I just know it's pink. Yes, mister. Make sure to wig it. It's wigged! Do you guys know the origin of the "it's wigged" joke? That started probably in year like 1 or 2 when I started doing rip and chips, and there were people would come in and say, hey, you're a scammer and that's a trick and, you know, hands on the table, and they didn't believe anything of what was going on because it was all so new. So, you know, one of the funniest ones was somebody said that it was rigged, and I think I made fun of that person and started saying, it's wigged! And I don't know why, but that caught on really hard. Okay, so here's Roki Hune. Now we need Sergio L12. Here it is. It's wigged! Hey, 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 I buy the whole inventory of my favorite junk bag slowly but surely. Everyone knows it's wigged. All right, we'll put this over here. Here it is. So, Roki Hune on the left and Sergio on the right. Are you ready? Okay. Hey, what's up, Mr. Ki-Hyun-ro? So, you are positive by 1 if you didn't know that, Mr. Ki-Hyun-ro, your scorecard. And it looks like Sergio is positive by 3. He also, I think, has the highest score, but you're actually right behind him. So if you get a win and he gets a loss here, you guys are tying for most wins. There you go. Guess I'm right on time. Oh, that's a good start. 180. Oh, but it doesn't beat 340. Round 1, Sergio. Chen Pao's pretty good too, actually. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's plus 40. Oh, but it doesn't work. Chen Pao still beats Articuno with 150 HP. Okay. Articuno. Now you got the Articuno. Oh, so normally it would look like a win, right? 120 versus 60, right? But Ditto uses Transform. You're even now. Okay, that was just a tie-breaking round. So you both have one win. Wait, they both have one win, right? No, they've just been tying. They tied twice. Is that what it was? Hold on, wait a second. My brain lost track of the score. So it was Tyranitar lost to Skeledirge. Chen Pao beats the, yes, okay, so you're both tied. So this is a tie-breaking round. I lost track of the score for a second there. It happens. I'm getting old, okay? I'm in my advanced age. Oh, that's no good. So this might be going to this gentleman right here. 80 can still win. There's Pokemon in the deck that are weak that they would lose to 80. Like Clam Pearl. Oh, but it's Tapu Lele. He wins! Sergio L12 taking the win here. All right. Defending the title. Defending the title. There it is. Okay. So you get a honorary bonus. Your bonus shall be this card here. You have received this Pokemon card, Mr. Kihunro. I think we need to do these breaks very similar to like all the other products. If you're in a break, you need to win something. So you win a common card. So you do get a pull. You both get a pull. But Sergio's going to get this card over here. All right. It's going to say L12. And then we'll have an arrow point at it. Good. Now, we'll go ahead and put this into the, where is it? Trade, cheap, store credit, OP box. There it is, the expensive booster. TRG, how are you? Yeah, how are you, Mr. TRG? How many people in here so far? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 out of 11 spots sold. It's more than halfway done, everybody. Roki Hyun, look at you. You're 6 and 6. Mr. Sergio. If you look, Sergio is 8 and 4. Wow, he's got a 2.0 KD ratio. Pretty good. Pretty good. That's what other people will want to have. 2.0 KD ratios. Good. Okay, we can start another one if you wish. These are popular, I guess. So we'll say Jim B. 1, 2, $25. 1, 2, or there goes. Roll the July second chance break. Second chance. We just did. We already did. Were you watching? I told you you won. I told you that you won, Mr. Team Rocket Grunt. He's like, I'm in there a lot. Roll it. I showed this to you. You were in the stream. You must have turned on the stream and then immediately looked away. All right. There we go. Hey, it's Mr. CS Man. How's it going? All right. I'm going to hit refresh. Doobie-doo. I'm checking for orders. Let's see if there's any orders. No orders. We got no orders in the queue? No orders in the queue. All right. Well, I guess we can sit here and twiddle our thumbs. I want to see this card real fast. So, Pokemon Go, huh? From 2022. Boo, boo, boo. Pikachu. Let's see. This is called Pokemon Go Pikachu Hollow Gift Pikachu. Well, How's the Storm Emeralda break going? We have a box break of Storm Emeralda. No one's in it. It takes $40 to get in. All right, and boom. All right. Ooh. Setting a price on this guy right now up on the table. So we got this cute little Pikachu. He's going Pika, Pika, Pika. He's going pizza, pizza, pizza. All right. He's ready to go. He's a cute holographic Pikachu from 2022. That look nice? Okay. Good. So he's just been added to the table just like that. Let's go over the breaks. You guys like to know which breaks are close. Well, obviously this one's pretty close now. Let's talk about the other pack split. It's this guy, right? The cheap split. $16. People are moving in there. So far it's 5 spots deep, actually. So there's only 5 spots left in the Cosmic as well. People are moving into the Cosmic. They want a chance for those big Cosmic pulls. There's some, honestly, really insane pulls in there. Okay, we got a new free card. Who ordered tonight? Sergio L12. Let's get him in there. You're in, Mr. L12. We're putting people in there if they place an order tonight. What's this? Snorlax up to the big 6. Look at that. 6 out of 10. 4 spots remain. He's close. This guy's not too bad either. Look, 17 and 36 now. Do you see that? 17 and 36, everybody. He's close. All right. Oh, yes. Let's see. The Tyranitar hasn't changed. We got this free first-time order card. If you're new and you place an order tonight, I've got a free Riolu and a free Lucario. Very nice. There it goes. How many spots left in the Team Rocket? Should be exactly 5 spots. When is Divorced Dads break? Would Divorced Dads actually sell, you think? We're hitting refresh. Let's see. It's Kendo Pelor. Hello, Kendo Pelor. Next up, we got Mr. Thim. This stream brought to you by Hathim. He wants a Impel Marvel. And he would also like a Magic Spider-Man. You got it. Magic Dog-Wing. You can't play that commando card. Ready? Snipping. Sorry, I'm just trying to pheromone Max. Oh my god, what's that smell? Sorry, guys. Sorry, ladies. Here's, boom. Ooh, Spider-Man. Invisible Woman. The Punisher. It looks like an awful lot like he's trying to commit a shooting. Murder. Here's Power Man. Nomad. That's why you never heard about Power Man. You know why? Because the name's boring. Like Power Man. Tales of Suspense. Iron Man. I guess Iron Man's kind of boring too, actually. Here's Nightcrawler. Here's Avengers. Here's Atlantis. Nightmare. He's pretty nightmarish. New Warriors and Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, it's a very different Guardians of the Galaxy. All right. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. What's going on? How's it going, everybody? Happy Saturday. Boop. What are you guys doing this Saturday? I want to hear about your weekends. It's pokey emojis. Gay boy, gay boy. What? Hey, 49 months. That's a long time, man. Here's Spectacular Tactics. Here's Electro's Bolt. Here's Unstable Experiment. Here's Scout the City. Here's Spider-Bot. Here's Spider-Man Noir. Here's MJ Rising Star. They mean Rising OnlyFans Star. Here's Web Warriors. What kind of outfit is this? Ezekiel Sims. Mountain. Mary Jane Watson. She definitely has pretty privilege. Sandman. Urban Retreat. Whoa! 9 lives. More like 9 hoochie mamas. And Spider Sense. Ooh, he's kind of dodging or something. I wish I had spider senses. Okay, 9 lives. Trying to see that Kangaroo Man from Marvel. Kangaroo Man. Melly Jane. 9 fries. All right. Boy, I'm exhausted, man. I'm tired, man. I didn't get a lot of sleep. That's the truth. I didn't get a lot of sleep. Here's Mr. With them. He's the man opening up the cards. Ta-da! Oh, yeah. All right, let's grab his baggie. His baggie. Mister, was that the last impel? Not at all. It was just the last impel in that baggie, and that was just a temporary baggie to keep some nearby. I could go grab a whole bunch more of them, actually, out of the box. See, the box normally rests way over there with, like, the Rick and Morty, Rick and Morty, Breaking Bad, all this stuff we don't normally open. Because we don't normally open a lot of Impel Marvel. But right now, we are opening a lot of it. So let's go grab a big chunk. Let's go grab a comfortable chunk of it. We're bringing it back. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back ribs. Ooh, look at all that. Well. Well. There we go. Well, look at that. All right. Very good. Still working on them Poke card collections, right, guys? Who's working on the collection? It's about amassing the best collection possible. Mountains of Pokemon cards. Something special that your ex-wife is going to love taking in the divorce. Something really good. Here's, whoa, the Dawn card. Joseph Smith, 1 spot in the Snorlax, baby. Oh, yeah. Joseph Smith. There we go. Oh. Oh, it's 7. We got 7 people in there. It's getting close. Let's get you into the giveaway. I've got a tank. I have a tank. All right. Doobie, doobie, doobie. Joseph Smith. All right, that's the giveaway Darkrai, which we are handing out based on who is placing orders tonight. Who is placing orders tonight? Whoa, look at this Lorcana. It's kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. I wasn't sure what to think of Lorcana. We kind of stopped selling it because it slowed down. That's basically the main reason. But I'm hearing good things about it, and we're back on it. You know, even if I wasn't carrying Lorcana, I never really stopped buying Disney cards. I've been buying Disney bubblegum cards the whole time. So, yeah, I think the Disney brand's solid stuff. You know, I wouldn't say that if I wasn't buying it myself. I'm buying it. I buy Disney. Good product. Ooh, we could host a break on this someday. These are real pricey. Topps Chrome 100 Years of Wonder, the anniversary set. Ooh, I still got a little bit of that left. Those are basically like vintage packs now. I mean, they're up there in price. We've tried Preparation F through G. Our next project is Preparation. What? How did your IVF apartment go? Hope all is well. Yeah, it's fine. It's so expensive, man. It's really expensive. I had to spend some money today. I'm basically broke. Basically, the cards I sell tonight helps pay for IVF, so that's how it is. That's the fact of it. It's expensive, man. It's not free, okay? Just so you know, in case you were wondering if it was free, let me explain. It's not. So that is pricey. It's not just a lot of work. You gotta shell out cash too, like crazy style. Like that could have been a Charizard. I'm gonna have to name my baby Charizard or something to make up for the loss. All right, let me have a sip. time consuming too. Like, I missed the daytime stream. Well, in theory, that's lost money. You know, that's opportunity cost. Here's a whole booster box for $220. Now, I bought this for Sarah Dusenberry, but I suppose it's just for sale. It's up for grabs. I'm hoping she sees it. We got a restock on the Unleashed Riftbound boxes. We have 3 new sealed boxes. So that's back. It's back. I feel like it's an appropriate time at this point to start restocking all of the vintage like XY and Sun and Moon Pokemon brand products, because we took them off. I don't know if you guys remember this, but in the kind of like the beginning of 2025, I kind of nuked my menu. We took a whole bunch of products off the menu that we were failing to keep up with. We were failing to keep the prices up to date. And that's because the prices were changing so rapidly. Like, you got to remember, there was like a pre-2025 era where everything was much cheaper. And I sensed the change in the Pokemon card prices coming. So I took it all down. And I think I'm ready to start bringing it back at this point. We got to work on that soon. We got to expand the menu with all the old stuff. All right, what we got? We got Mr. Hathim 4 of the 151 surprise. All right, giving yourself a chance for Pikachu Gengar. I like it. Seems to be pretty rare. But we haven't pulled it, and I certainly would love to. Boy, I'd love to pull that card. All right, let's see what we got. Snipping time, snipping time, snipping all these cards. Snorlax is at 7. 3 spots left on Snorlax. Chainsea, Moltres, Gyarados, double Gyarados. All right, we got some Gyarados. Gyat! I placed an online order. I believe I placed an online order. Sheesh, this guy didn't even spell it right. Oh, man. All right, let's see. Mr. Thim. Grab him. Oh, man. Oh, brother. See, did you see some of my card is going through grading? Mister, it was Preparation H. What's Preparation H? What are you talking about? There we go. All right. So, thank you so much for that, Mr. Hathim. Next up, we got a Chris Gonzalez order for 1 live custom. You guys might have missed it. I put a free card into the Poke Shuffle because I am, after all, a generous god. A free slab went into the Poke Shuffle. It was like $35, but still, it makes the box hotter. It's kind of cool, right? I'm going to do that more often. Phantump. 1 cold Phantump. I mean, he's cute. You want your Phantump? I'll put him in your bag. I never know if you guys want those commons or if you want to donate them back. Chris Gonzalez. Do you have a bag, Chris? He's got a bag. I like this one because it's a cute little Phantump. He's so cute. Thanks for the grammar class. Oh, brother. Oh, man. It's placed on online order. Oh, my God. All right, let me hit refresh. What do we got going on? You want me to rotate this, guys? Let's take a look. Here's a very similar looking Coughing for $70. Here's Pikachu. He's still on consignment. You know, we need to host a consignment break already. We need to host a consignment break. Why don't we look at the cards in consignment and you guys just tell me which one to start a break on? Would you guys like that? We got to help these guys who have their cards in consignment. We got to help them. That's my job. All right. Let's see. I see we have a Zachary standing order coming in real soon. So we're going to get to that. But before we do... Here it is, all consignment. So you guys tell me which one you want to be the consignment break. Okay, you ready? Here goes. So we got Haxorus 9, Charizard 8 for 400. Here's a Snorlax. No, he's sold. Snorlax sold. Magikarp, Palpitoad, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Slowpoke, There's a Golduck. That Juggernaut's kind of cool. He's a 9 for 50 bucks, huh? Gold Wave Juggernaut. I think I might be tempted to buy that. Here's, I might list that one up on eBay. The Marnie's already sold, actually. I already know that. Marnie's gone. There's some decent poker cards, but they're really expensive, huh? Oh, the Poker Tyranitar is actually probably a prize card. I like that one. Same with the Poker Gyarados. Those are both good. Here's a nice looking, but I think that's a 9. Yeah, that's a 9. These aren't available anymore. The Uyamas, those are gone. All right, bunch of girl cards back here. I don't think anyone's going to ask for the girl cards. Pricey XY card there. There's a nice Abra. I like the Abra. You guys ever shopping here? There's a nice Rainbow Dragonite. He seems pretty affordable, but he's probably not a 10. That's probably the trick. So let me just pull them up here. I think we might do that Tyranitar if I can find him. Either that or maybe the Gyarados. But here's this Palpitoad. He's pretty cool, right? What do you guys... it's not Palpitoad, Seismitoad. Whoa! Holy. Any of you guys who have these cards in consignment, if you want your cards to sell a little faster, consider a price change. We can do a price change pretty quickly. Also, anytime you do a price change, we'll bring the card back up on the table. Here's a nice Master Chief. Could be a good time to do a Master Chief break. What is he? He's 145. I wonder if you guys would consider breaks that are like really, really, really cheap. You know what I mean? Ooh. So like, let's say we made it so that this had 14 spots and it was $10 a spot. The Gyarados is really tempting, actually. I think the Gyarados is one of the better ones. Here's his Nami in 100. 2025. It's a 9, though. Okay. This Koala's, is this Tammy? This Koala's cool, too. That's also a 9, though. I'm not gonna lie. I like the ones we got up here. How much for the doggy in the window? How much for the doggy in the window? The one that looks succulent and juicy. I wonder what dog tastes like. Would you guys ever eat dog? I don't know if I'd eat dog. I'm lying. Of course I would. I would eat human, dude. Would you guys eat human flesh? I would eat human flesh so fast if I had to survive. All right. Who's kidding? I did it just for fun. Especially if the person who I'm eating was really good looking. Oh, man, I bet the meat's really juicy and tender in that case. So here's Seismitoad. Matt, what are we talking about? Master Chief, Gyarados, Tyranitar. Ooh. I want your vote. Which one of these do you guys want to be the official consignment break? Because we don't have a consignment break and we need one. Which one? You guys choose. Those are your options. I'm curating it for you. These are 9s and they're shorter. These are 10s and they take much longer. Dog tastes like cat. I've eaten a lot of cat. I don't think it's going to taste like dog. All right, let's grab this. Let's see. We'll start a poll, okay? You ready? Which shall we break? And we'll say number 1, Tyranny. Number 2, Kiat. We'll say number 3, how about Master Simp? And number 4, Frog. All right, start poll. So you guys vote right now on which one of these you would like to see go up as a break. Tyranny, Giat, Master Simp, and Frog. Ugh. You guys do that. I'll be right back, okay? I'll be right back in like a minute. Ta-da! All right, I'm back. Let's see which one is winning. It looks like only 4 people have voted. No one's even voted. What? Only 4 voters? So you guys are not very interested. Well, let's see. Tyranitar is pretty pricey is the only downside. I think we can lower the price to 700 on this one. He priced it at 700 himself. Which actually, we won't need to do that if we're turning it into a break. All right, let me hit end poll. All right, Tyranitar wins. Oh, Jesus. So let's round it out to 700 because that's going to make the math real easy. Let's see. How should we break this card? What do you guys like? How do you guys like it broken? Do you like it broken with more spots or less spots? Cheaper or more expensive? It's a 17.5 spot break if we do $40. That's a long break, actually, for a Tyranitar. Let's see what other options we have. So, obviously, we could do a $70 break. That'd be pretty wild. $70 break. You think people would get into that? I'm tempted. Let's give it a try. Let's experiment. You know, I want to do some experimentations with these breaks. So this break's going to be $70 to get into. It's really expensive to get into, actually. Your odds are 1 in 10. 71 in 10. Somebody buys this Tyranitar for 70 bucks. All right, cool, baby. Good. Okay, there it is. Anyone want to go half on a Magic Avatar pack? Says Horizon Fan. What's up, man? By the way, if you guys want some information about this card, I'm going to go look it up for you. Okay, give me a second. So, actually, wait a second. There is one for sale for $600. Okay, so we can actually lower the price in this case. There's one for $606 with $26 shipping. That leaves it at $632. $632. So this shall be changed. This shall be $63. 1 in 10. All right, a little bit different. That's a nicer price. That's good. All right, so there we go. So I was just looking that up. I should have looked it up before we made the break. I just assumed it was that price. I assumed it was the price he talked about. You know, I'm looking at the last sold, and there's a disparity. There is a disparity between last sold and cheapest buy it now. And you know what? Because of that disparity being so large, I don't want this to be the break. So I'm sorry, guys. I got all excited for this, but I looked up the last sold on this card, and there's just a large disparity on it. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put this back in here. We're gonna say 10 on it once again. We're gonna say Emmanuel Martinez. I don't want it sitting on my table all day. So sometimes there is a discrepancy between the last sold and the cheapest buy it now. And I tolerate that discrepancy usually, right? Like, let's say cheapest buy now is 700 and last sold is 500, right? Big deal. It's going up in price. Oh, it should be cheaper. I don't care. But if the discrepancy is too large, if the price difference is too large, it makes me uncomfortable. It does. Except for like with cards that I really, really, really don't want to sell. So like, let's say I don't care about last sold because I don't want to sell the card. I go, I don't care. I'm matching the cheapest buy now. So, but matching the cheapest buy now is turning this into a $630 card. Hey, what's up, Horizon Fan? How's it going, man? All right. We are going in circle. We're going to go ahead and update the price on this one to $630 anyways. There we go. So that one is available at a lower price now. Cool. So we didn't get our work done, though. So let's swap over to this Gyarados, because that's the other one people wanted. Yellow Deck Gyarados. And I'm going to go do a little research on him, too, okay? Give me a second. Playing poker, Gyarados. Oh, Gyaradoa. Boy, man, I had to keep an eye out on that Tyranitar, because one of them kind of sold for cheap. And had I only known that it was for sale, I would have bid on it. I mean, I'd love to get it at a cheaper price. Okay, so let's check ended recently on this card. All right, that's a green. That's a green. Green doesn't go for as much as the truth. I don't think people like Venusaur on the back of their card. This one is not a green version. It's a lovely yellow version, and it's got Pikachu. Now, he said lowest buy now was $470. I don't know. Here are my thoughts. This is the red version, and it's the most desirable version, and it's actually $356. So I actually feel that's the more appropriate price. Like, okay, so here's a yellow version for $500, but I've watched a lot of cards for a long time, and the yellow version does not beat the red version. I think it should, because it's clearly rarer, but the red version is ultimately the more desirable. This one says 1998, whereas red version says 1996. And then when you, 1996. And then when you flip it around, instead of Pikachu, it's got Charizard. Well, people love Pikachu, but they also do love Charizard. So the red deck there's more of it. It's easier to source, even though it is pretty rare either way. They're both rare. But that 1996, I think it plays a role in the higher price for sure. I think we should lower this one. I think this one should be lowered to $356. I don't know if I should do that without asking him, though. I should probably ask him if that's okay to do, because that's quite a bit different from what he, on the back, he said LBN 470. So I'm going to lower it to 470. I don't think I'm going to host a break on it unless he approves a price of about 356. All right. So I'm doing an update on this price as well. We just updated the price on 2 cards. It still might tempt you at 470. I mean, your only other option is that one on eBay for 500. So that might tempt you. But I'm going to refrain from turning those into breaks, because I do feel like if we're going to host a break, the break should, for the Gyarados, the break should start around $350. That should be the break price. If only he was here, I could tell him that. All right, let's see who's next in the queue. What's up, guys? Zach's standing. He's been waiting. Sorry about that, Zach. Zach, I was trying to get a break going, and it says he's waited about 16 minutes. He wants a PokeBruhs. You got it. All right, PokeBruhs. We'll rotate these to the back. We'll grab a chunk. We'll say 1, 2, 3, 4. That one's yours. I don't remember what all these contain, to be honest with you. Some of these were made a long time ago, so cross your fingers that it's good, because I don't even know. This looks like a Topps pack, though. That's what it looks like. Oh, with the hollow in it? Really? So we got Arbok, Oddish, Caterpie. Oh, but look, it's got little marks on it. Look at that rainbow hollow Pikachu. That's going to be amazing. Even if you encapsulated this and it got like a lower grade, it's still pretty good. Ninetales. This really nice looking Pidgeotto. And Gotta Catch 'Em All checklist. Oh, and Victory Bell. All right, there it is. Cool, man. Well, that was neat. I did not know that was going to happen. I must have made that one a long time ago. Yeah, I saw that one, and I saw Topps on the corner, and I was like, oh, that's one of those old PokeBruhs from back when we used to run it, and I eventually took it down and did the binder break instead. That's yours. Where's your bag? You're over here. Here's a Zachary Bow. And here's a Zachary Stunning. Da-da-da! We should crack some slabs tonight. You guys want to crack some slabs? All right. Good. Well, we still need to pick a slab for a break out of that box. Put me in the Snorlax. Ah! Oh, it's close, guys. Snorlax is super close. You got it. Zach standing is not to be confused with the Zachary sitting or swimming. Very different guys. Very different personalities. We got 8. I don't know what I'm doing with the numbers here. So he's up to 8 out of 10. He's quite close, everybody. Quite close. Hathim, 4 more. The 151 surprise. Yes, sir. The king of 151 surprise has arrived. His name's Hathim. All right, so we are hoping to pull... Yeah, would these come out of here? There you go. Sometimes it's hard to pull a single pack, surprisingly. We are hoping to pull Gengar Pikachu, one of the coolest Pokemon cards from the Chinese exclusives. We also have the new Chinese Terastal Festival that gives out the exclusive Sylveon. Nobody's pulled that, and when you do, I'm going to give you bragging rights in our trophy channel. What's it called again? Let's see. The name of the channel is Hall of Fame. That's right. Guess it could have been called the Trophy Channel, couldn't it have? Do you still have one of those $40 Jigglypuff 10s? Maybe a newer poker card. Oh, you're talking about the old maid Jigglypuffs? I mean, if you want one, I might be able to pull one out. Might be able to whip it out. Ooh, we got a Vaporeon. Would you give me 2 spots for Poker Sprite? 2 spots for Poker Sprite. I'm very confused. I do not know what you mean by that. Oh, shiny Staryu, not bad. If you're looking for Staryus. I watched somebody eat a starfish the other day. I've never seen that before, and it looks so gross, dude. Who's eating starfish? Just leave them alone. Leave them alone! Thank you. Hey, hey, hey. All right, the bonus Hathim pack with tons of Pokemon cards in it. Putting this here. And we're putting these here. All right. Mr. You Doctor Who packs are up 68 a pack. You got them cheaper than market price. May I put one on hold for later? Did you just inform me that the Doctor Who packs have gone up in price and that maybe my price is not correct? Did he just snitch on the Doctor Who packs? Hold on, wait a second. I got to see this. He might have just snitched on the cheap Doctor Who packs. Who snitches, dude? All right, Doctor Who. There it is at 58. Let's take a quick look. Let's look over here. I might leave him at that price, though. I've had that set for way too long. I've got too much of it. So I've got a perspective these days where if I have like a card set and it's not moving very quickly, I want to, I still want to have it on the menu. I just don't want to have like a whole booster case of it. You know what I mean? I don't want to have a whole case of it. Oops. Divided by 12. Whoa! What is going on with that? Oh, they jumped up. I did not know that. Did you guys know that? Did you know the Doctor Who packs had jumped up in price and nobody was opening them? That means when we put one into the jumbo pack break, I actually probably lost money on that jumbo pack break because I had discounted them. That's what I had done. I discounted them. So Doctor Who in the menu shall jump from $58. Where is it? 58 to $100 per pack. They don't even sell. They just sit there. They never sell. All right, we're going over to... If you would like one for $68, you can have it, okay? Who was it that told me about it? Mr. Horizon fan, if you want one for $68, you can have it. Because you told me about it, okay? But those have apparently gotten very expensive. I don't think they're going to sell for $100 a pack because they weren't selling for $58 a pack. But we're going to make them what they're supposed to be because that's my job. Actually, look at that. They were $50 on the website. That's nuts. So it just doubled. All right, so if you want one at $68, you can send in for $68 Doctor Who pack. But now their price is corrected. All right. Wow, 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 wow. I bought a new Roku TV remote. How exciting is that for an afternoon? Our TV remote is so bad, dude. Like you take the remote and you point it at the TV, and there's like the OK button, and you have to push that OK button so hard. It's like you're practicing for a thumb wrestling match. It's terrible. You're gonna get like thumb arthritis from pressing in our actual remote. It's terrible, horrible. There we have it. Hey, it's Crazy. What's up, Crazy? I remember you had them at 40. Mister, you sitting on some gold. Yeah, well, you let me know if I got anything wrongly priced like that, man. I need to know. All right, what we got here? Magnemite. Ooh. Why, look at this Magnemite. Doopy, doopy, doopy. Delta Magnemite. Doobie doo doobie doobie doo. Scooby dooby doo. Oops. Okay, let's click on this. I just need some information about this card. I might go on a shopping spree for slabs. I was thinking of buying like some CGC slabs. All right, so I have seen the price. And now, what do we got? I always do. You said you might reward. Can I get free shipping? What? On the doc, I can't give you free shipping, but as a reward, what I can offer is a $68 Doctor Who pack. So that's like $32 off. All right, let's see. All right, where's my sleeve? Grab this. Can I get 2 spots on Snorlax for consignment poker card I have of the Raikou? So you would like to kind of sell that Raikou card for $80 to me is what you're saying. I might be interested in that. We'll have to go look up the card real fast, okay? Here's this Magnemite, Delta Species Magnemite for just $215. All right, I'll go look this up. I'll be back. No, wait. Where's the rest of that card? I want to know what the other card I was supposed to get is. Hold on. We could do that. I think we got time to do that. So, Jonathan Lewandowski has a Magic card. Chris Gonzalez got a Raikou. Okay, that's why I need to look up. I'll be right back. Oh man, my cat was chasing me down. All right, ta-da! Whew. Here we are. Let's have a look at the Raikou. All right. Raikou. Doopy, doopy, doopy. So I can offer you $75 for Raikou. Well, let me look one more time. Yeah, I can offer you $75 for Raikou. What do you say to that? All right. And then stay with me. Was this one that he graded? It looks great. That's Tifa, right? I can't tell. Is that Magnemite the only Delta Crystal Rocket Returns era slab you have? Maybe. That's the only one I have on the table. All right, so let's see. I always have changing inventory, okay? You're just gonna have to accept that. There's no way around it. Excuse me. All right, so the cheapest one, non-foil, Japanese. Let's see. Now that one says foil. Oops. So I'm pricing up. Stay with me. Are you guys ready? Scoopy doopy dooby doo. So this one's Japanese though. So the cheapest one is 800 doll hairs. 800 doll hairs, everybody. That is one pricey slab. Let's get it started. So this is a potential slab away type of slab. Okay. That Raikou's a steal. If you want, I can put it up for consignment for 120. You want me to do that? Because I think that was the original plan. I don't mind. Here it is. This guy's saying it's a steal. I think he's gonna buy it. Okay, there we go. 2 spots left on the Snorlax. He's so close. Oh, he's close. 2 spots left on the Snorlax. All right, there we go. Ta-da! What are we thinking, Chris? I can do 75 on this guy, and it would be an instant store credit. But that's what I can do. Yes. I know you changed it out. I was just asking before I send the money. If it's still there later this morning when I get to the bank for the slab case. What? The slab case? What slab cases? You got slab cases? I want slab cases. Scooby dooby dooby doo. Doobie doo doo doo. Elekid, huh? Let's see. How many spots on the Team Rocket pack? Team Rocket pack is 6 people deep. We need 5 more pebble. 5 more pebbles. Wait, I want to see something real fast. Doobie doobie doo. Scooby dooby dooby doo. Oh my gosh, do we not have keywords in our stream? We have no tags in our stream. Wow. That's a real problem. So, hold on. Let me go to Mike's side. I think Mike's side gave me a list of tags. I can't believe that that's true. Wait, let me try hashtag. Oops. What the hell? Control 5. Oops. I'm not trying to call this guy. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, here it goes. Let's jump to this. Ah, there it is. Okay, we're gonna hit copy, and then what we're gonna do is, I hope that didn't wake him up or anything. Let's go up here. Good. Okay, we're adding tags to our stream. I had no idea our stream had no tags. That's terrible. I need to change the rules on our stream so that it does automatically have tags. All right. All right. Just see just that Dragon Frontiers. That's another one, lol, that I'm infatuated with that whole time period. It's a good time period, isn't it? All right. And what do you know? There we are. Wow. So we weren't even showing up in the search because we didn't have any tags. Oh my God. Okay, we definitely 100% have to be on top of that from now on. I was curious because I just wanted to see. All right, so let's get back to this Elekid. Dragon Frontiers. We're going to go ahead and choose lowest first. All right, and then I kind of want to see what I paid for this bad boy. One moment. Uh-huh. Okay, so the Elekid is going to be priced differently, probably. All right, I've got a price. Put this up here. I'm thinking about that Magnemite. You know, one of the problems with pricing the Magnemite is I didn't really have anything to compare it to other than an $800 Magnemite, which of course, that's way too expensive. Okay. All right. Good. There goes. I'm thinking about that, mister. What are you thinking about? Mister, the follow-up packs are $210 and the 12-pack box are $2,000. Yeah? Let me see about that. Fallout. Dang, you're saying my Fallout pack prices are totally off, huh? Look at you, Mr. Horizon fan. You know, it's weird that we have such good prices on that and no one took advantage of it. Don't you think that's odd? What did I miss with the big 7 on the Snorlax? He's actually at 8, and there's 2 spots remaining. 2 spots remaining. So he's going to have a price change from 150 to 220. So Fallout shall be 220. We'll update the website now. So we got 2 fresh slabs up there. We got Elekid and Magnemite. Let's see. We're going to go over to products. But why is the 7 so big? I just felt like make a big 7. That's it. That's actually the answer. Okay. Well, it looks like we don't update the website properly because the menu has it at a different price. Didn't have it at 140. So we're going to hit update on that. Wow. Let me put you into the giveaway for helping out a little bit. It is a lot of tedium to keep up with pricing, especially on old products that nobody's been buying. All right. The giveaway. Mr. Horizon fan. How do you like free spots, Mr. Horizon fan? There you go. Ta-da. So we've already got 5 people in there. We're going to make him number 6. Did I really run out of drink? Let's see. Magic, I'll sell it to you for 100. If you're willing to sell it to him for 100, that means you sell it to anyone for 100. Let me go ahead and just put them up for sale for you, okay? So, Mr. Chris, I'll get it up on the table. I think that was the original idea, right? We were going to do consign. So we'll get this card up here for consign, okay? Now, the funny thing is, if you're willing to sell it to him for 100, after consignment fees, it's just going to be 75 anyways. So you just let me know if you want to sell it for 75 to me with no consignment fee. All right, there we go. Oh, yeah, that's very confusing, actually. Maybe you thought you were going to sell it to me with the consignment fee. I meant 75, no consignment fee. Here it is. I didn't think of that. All right, because 7, 8, 9. Oh my God, this guy's really good with rhymes. Let me get the what? Get the what? He said, let me get the last Snorlax. The last Snorlax. Here we are. The last 2, I can do 75 for this. So you can send in $5 more, and then you would have both spots in the Snorlax. By the way, what other fun things do we have going on? You know what? We still need to pick a consignment break. We didn't pick one because I didn't really agree with the prices on those poker cards. I saw the poker cards, and I said, those prices were too high. I'll send 5. All right, the deal is in. So this Raikou is sold, and he'll go over here. In the consignment channel, we're gonna write down that you sold it so that we have a receipt. Chris G sold Raikou poker $100. All right. It's Fred. I don't know about that. Wait, I can play that for you. You want me to play that for you? Why is that so insane? It just sticks in your mind forever. Oh my gosh. Look at my TikTok. Do you guys see this? Woo! That's in a little territory in Spain. Not in Spain, but it's like in Africa, but Spain owns it. And these are people busting in. 60,000 people busted into a place that had a population of 80,000. What do you think of that? Yo! That's all over every Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, all of them. That's X, especially X. Woo, people get nasty on X, man. They get real nasty over there. Did you guys see that? That was pretty wild, wasn't it? All right, where's the it's fried joke? Okay, here it is.
Egg rolls and rice.
Egg rolls and rice.
I don't know about the rice, though.
That's what I want, though.
But rice is
That's
on
me.
that paper that we're not supposed to have.
It's
Rice.
fried.
It's still rice.
James K. Really?
He's trying to get the wifey to buy him some fried rice, even though he's supposed to be on a diet. And she says, well, you know, rice is on that list that we're not supposed to be eating. And he explains to her, well, it's fried. That means, you know, it's good to eat. It's safe. Because, of course, they fried it, which makes it healthier. It's fried. Previous message. BP Vargas is here. Where have you been? Hey, TCC, were my consignment slabs paid for? It's August 1st, so they're due. Were my consignment slabs paid for? I don't know what you mean. So help me out, BP Vargas. What are you talking about? Are you asking if I cashed you out? Is that what you mean? Do you have a store credit card for consignment slabs? Let's see. BP Vargas. What's the name, Mr. BP Vargas? Are you Sean? I'm trying to remember. My group of Hidden Fate slabs. Oh! Now I know what you're talking about. Hold on, let's put this back. Give me a second. I know what you're right. It's technically August 1st, although it's kind of like August 1st, 1 a.m. in the morning. So I think it would be better to give them until the afternoon. But let's go find this. Uh-oh. Almost due, Matt Hansen. Group of Hidden Fate 10s, BP Vargas. He only has 165 left. He put it away in February. It's probably due. Very nice. He's close. We could look up the exact day he put them into slab away, I suppose. Matt Hansen, you want me to try and look it up? He might have a few days left, maybe. My group of Hidden Fate slabs. So Matt Hansen, he's been working on it. Let's see. Hold on, let me try and find the order. So he put it away in February. 5 Pokey Shuffles, he says. Hey, Mr. 60 to my slab away. That was on February 17th. Is he paying 2 different ways? Is that what's going on here? So he might be paying 2 different ways. Let me look up Matt Hansen. Let's try and get some information on him, okay? Yeah, that doesn't say it either. Maybe he slabbed it away in January, and we started it in February. Ah, there it is. He slabbed it away on January 26th. So let's update the listing, actually. That's what we're going to do. We're going to update the listing to say the true date. 1/16/26. So it's been updated. And then let's pull out useful ChatGPT. What's 6 months from 1/16/26? July 16th. So it is due. It's not almost due. It is due. And what we can do with that is we can cancel it if you wish to cancel it. Technically, they're your cards. He's failed to pay it off. If you prefer to cancel it, we can cancel it. If you prefer to let him keep paying it, we can give him more time. But since they're your cards, I'll let you decide, okay? He's late. I'm suspecting. I remember when Mr. was 500 pounds. I'm a beautiful boy. I don't know what you're talking about. I only had a little bit of nachos tonight. Let's see. Hey, everyone. How's it going? Do you like my hairline? I got a good Lindsey Graham thing going on up there. All right. So anyways, yeah, Lindsey Graham, he had a hairstyle like that. I got to cut my hair, man. It's getting longer. That would be 6 months wasted. Would prefer he just pays it off. Okay, that's good. Okay. So we'll just give him more time then. And you can tell me to cancel it anytime you want to cancel it. But it does officially say due. So he knows that he could lose the whole thing and be refunded. Oh, wait, this is a second chance bounty. Now, in the event that it gets canceled like that, it's not always a terrible thing. So, for example, let's say that those slabs actually went up in value. Now you're just sitting on slabs that are worth more money now. So that's also possible. Whatever you want. It's your card. You can give him more time, or you can say, strike 3, he's out. And then just take your cards back like a jerk. All right, we're jumping back over here. Let's get back into the queue. Is there anyone in the queue right now? That's what I need to know. It's Friday night. Friday night. We're waiting. What are we waiting on? We're waiting on Pal World. How many of you guys are waiting on Pal World? We're waiting on Storm Emeralda. Here's Storm Emeralda box break. Nobody wants in it. Apparently, it's not popular to break that box. That's fine. So we're waiting on Pal World. We're waiting on Storm Emeralda. And no, the price on the packs will not be cheaper than the break. They will be basically equivalent. So you're already seeing my price on the individual packs. Okay, so we've got Lorcana is new. We have these lovely Lorcana packs are already over here. We got some lovely new Weiss product as well. If you're thinking about Weiss, it's time for us to open up a new box of Fortnites. If you're going after those Fortnite hollows, let them actually finish the box off. We got this interesting Hey Q box for $220, the whole box. There are some cool gym breaks you could begin. Here's 2 examples. Of course, you can start a gym break on anything you want to start a gym break on. So those are pretty neat. Both of the vintage pack splits are moving pretty well. The Cosmic Eclipse, which isn't truly vintage, but the Cosmic Eclipse and the Team Rocket pack are moving well. And this Snorlax is 2 out of 8. I'm kind of just waiting for somebody. Oh, right. No, wait. Chris is finishing this. That's what we're doing. Duh. I got distracted. Chris and I made a deal on his Raikou. Right, there it is. Okay, he just sent this 7 minutes ago. Okay, Snorlax is done. You're too late. You missed it. Sorry. He's going. Good luck in there, Chris. Chris, do you know what your odds look like? Your odds are 2 and 10. 2 and 10. Pretty much 1 in... Oh, I just wrote Gris. Gris C. All right, Gris C. It's over. It's Jover. We are. All right. Why does your face with your hairline keep popping up, keep talking about your haircut, and then it goes back to the stream? I'm losing my hair, man. I'm feeling old, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's like men's hair is like the equivalent of women's like boob bust size, right? And so thick, luscious hair is a good thing. But man, it's getting to a point where I'm starting to look like What do they call it? They call it a silver fox. I'm more like a silver hippopotamus or something. All right, here we go. So this is 1 in 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 10 here. Looking good. Let's go grab the booster packs. Do you have Matt Hansen on Discord? Maybe he doesn't know it's due. Unfortunately, I do not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Most people do not make their Discord name, you know, their real first and last name. That's just how it is. So I do not know his Discord name. I will not eat the green eggs and ham. Here's a silver boar. I don't know. I'm a silver Pokemon card collector. How about that? Oh yeah. Do you guys like the title tonight? Buying up all the Pokemon cards before millennials become billionaire trust fund babies. It's gonna happen. I don't know when, but it's gonna happen. Millennials are gonna inherit a lot of money from the currently rich people in the world. There's a lot of rich people in the world, right? And those are the boomers, Gen X, and whoever comes before Gen X. So the baby boomers and such. So those two groups, they got a lot of money right now, and they're going to hand it off to the millennials. Millennials are next. It's going to happen over the next 20 years, guys. So some of these cards, you're looking at the cheapest version of them, and they're going to the freaking moon. You know, there's no really serious investors in the hobby, right? You realize that. Not like there's guys who toss around maybe like $1 million, right? That's nothing. Those are pennies. There's serious money out there in the world. All right, give me a number to split the deck. We are in the beginning of the Pokemon card era. And Pokemon card era is going to stretch all the way to the point where millennials are 75 years old. That's how it's going to work, guys. Mister, I have to say the clip that the stream keeps cutting to show off your hairline and your haircut. The haircut does look pretty good, no diddy. What are you talking about, dude? It's like the worst my hair's ever looked. All right, 7. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very good. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. The real question is, what color are my eyes? Oh, we are. Here we go. I only have eyes for you and a lot of other people. There it is. The names are shuffled. Give me a number to split the names. Armin Lotfi here. BP Vargas is here. Jay the Party Oliver. I see a lot of familiar names. You're right. I'm trying to get my son to come sit on my streams with me, even if he does not like Pokemon, just to get into the business. Teenagers these days are rich as hell because of it. Tonka says 2. 1, 2. Yeah, there's like young kids who get really good at trading, like it's a video game, and then they end up like, oh yeah, I'm a millionaire. So what? How? What am I doing wrong? This has been going on for a while. Like, you see those kids that get into like real estate or something, and they've already sold 3 houses and they're renting 2, and you're like, how? I'm over here, you know, busting my ass doing all this work for corporate slop and making no money, and this kid over here, he's like hacked the wealth system, and now he's like rich. Jay Smith. Zachary Standing. Nope. Andrew Martin. Nope. Come on. Boom. Gris C. Nope. Sorry, Gris. You still got a spot in there. Here's Alicia. Alicia. Could it be Alicia? Nope, not Alicia. Felt like it could have been Alicia. Sometimes when I pick the pack up, I can feel it, but not always. Here's Isaac. Nope. Oh. NHCC. Could it be NHCC? Oh, he's doing well. He's in a lot of our breaks. Here's Chris G. Oh, you're so close to it, Chris. You were this close to taking your $100 card and turning it into a $400 card. You were this close. And last but not least, Joseph Smith. Thank you, Joseph, for your sacrifice. We shall remember you when you are in heaven. All right. I'm sorry, man. Did you see the Destin Rivals prices are dropping? Might be a good time to stock up. Ooh, Destin Wavels, huh? One of my favorites. Toss this over here. I don't know if I'm going to stock up on anything right now. We are. I got so much cards. It's kind of scaring me. I need to actually sell some cards. We are. But I got this IVF to pay for, man. It's a real drag. It is. Anything you guys are buying tonight is helping me have a baby, okay? It's for a good cause, honestly. Of course, if I really wanted to pay for the IVF, I could just sell one of my good cards. So don't feel too bad for me. But no, honestly, it really will actually go toward the doctor. Like I could just I could just sell one of these and it wouldn't be a problem anymore. Dude, IVF's it's pricey, dude. All right. Boop. Wait, did I toss the NHCC card? Where'd I put it? Pricey. Can't be lucky in everything in life, guys. Gotta be unlucky at something, I guess. All right. There we go. By the way, I got the Cardos Gengar today. Looks so much better in person. Oh, yeah, the super expensive one, huh? Here we are. Ta-da! Yeah, I call him Game Boy Gengar. Gay Boy Gengar. But we don't judge. All right, so who's next? Sergio L12. Let's see if I can get the 2-for-1 on the Rocket Break. He's going back in on the Rocket Break. Now, it doesn't really make sense to me, though, because it's actually only $25. So, Sergio, you got $5 left over. Okay. Sergio's back in on the gym break for the Rocket Pack. If you would like to join him, it's $25. And he gonna bust your balls because he always wins. He never loses. Ah, my legs. Ugh. My back, my legs, my hairline. Pokey Shuffle Snipe. All right, let's do it. Pokey Shuffle Snipe. That's fine. We added a free card. It was a Tag 10 coughing to the Pokey Shuffles today. My gift, my treat to the Pokey Shuffle guys. Ooh, one of these. One cold one. All right, I donated it back. If you want to keep it, just tell me. I'll put it in your bag. Now we have an order from person. If I were to cancel his slab away, can we do consignment break for the group? It's possible to do a consignment break. If we do a consignment break, it'll be based off of trying to pick the best card out for a consignment break. So it'll be very price sensitive. Like, for example, if you take one of those hidden fake cards and you say, I'll go under the market price or something like that, you can absolutely have a break. I'll pick you first. You're going to go first because you're offering the table the best deal. On the other hand, if you got a really overpriced card and it's like not even popular, and then you say, hey, we should break this one, I'm going to say, well, it's just going to be stuck on the table. So we don't want anything stuck on the table too long. Tai Hua's making a slab-away payment. That's pretty smart. We're getting a lot stricter with the slab-aways now. Now, if you are late at the halfway point for your slab, that means 3 months later, if it's not halfway paid off, which is one of the rules, one of the most important rules, halfway paid off at 3 months. If you're not on top of that, we can immediately cancel it with no warning, that's always been how it works. But I just never really did it. I did it every now and then, but I didn't really ever, usually I was like, I'll give them another month, We're getting a lot stricter on it. The ones we're the most strict on are the ones that are appreciating quickly. If you've got a great card appreciating quickly, you must pay it down quickly. Very important, okay? I want you to do that. If you got, maybe like a bizarre, weird card, I'll probably still give you extra time. It's those highly competitive cards. Please keep up with them. Do whatever you got to do, okay? Take some pictures of your feet. Pick a street corner. Just be careful with your money. It's very addicting to open packs and stuff like that. But if you know you have an obligation with slab away, get that first, okay? So you don't get in trouble. All right. So what do we got here? Mr. Chris, he says, for the Snorlax, we already did that. Okay, good. Let's see. What is next? What's going on next tonight? Welcome, guys, to the late night stream. It's me, Mr. TCC. We got Soda Pup. Look at that Soda Pup. We got Hitmonlee. Look at that Hitmonlee. We got Dugong. Look at that Dugong. We got Nidoking. Look at that Nidoking. And we got Bulbasaur. He's cute, and he's very cheap. And you know how I feel about cute and cheap. That's why I go to Vietnam. All right, I don't know where that came from. I'm sorry. Let's see. Boop, 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 boop. Uh-huh. All right. Dooby-dooby-doo. Dooby-dooby-doo. So the Snorlax is done. We actually have to declare that in the breaks channel. I forgot about that. And we have a very exciting opportunity to pick out a new break. Who doesn't like the new break? Breaks are one of the things we do a lot differently on this channel. You can usually rely on some good breaks over here. Snorlax Gold Star, NHCC, going off at an hour and what, like 40 minutes, 10 minutes ago maybe. That's an approximate time. All right. Do I keep any fees since he didn't pay it off? No, I'm afraid you do not keep any fees. That's because I don't really keep any fees. There was like, I guess there's a $20 slab away fee, but I think that would be weird. That would be weird. I would feel like you're using my slab away system to make money. Yeah, it's an interesting thing. I think when an item, listen, your experience, what I'm experiencing, you're experiencing the same thing I experience. When someone takes your card and puts it into slab away and doesn't pay it off for 6 months, you go, ouch. I really wish they'd done that. I wish they just finished it on time. So welcome to my world. And the slab away fees, you know, they're there for multiple reasons. They're there for multiple reasons. But one of the reasons is just so that people don't use slab away to like speculate on the market. It's not a way to recoup like lost value on a card over time. It's so that people don't, you know, buy a card and think that they can test the market and lose nothing, you know, because you're going to lose money testing the market. So because we had problems like that in the early iterations of the slab away. What are the comps on that Nidoking? Actually, I'm not very sure about the Nidoking. I think I just saw one on eBay at 500, and so I just copied the same price. He's Delta Species Nidoking. He's a dark type, and he looks very lovely. I don't know, 500 seems probably about right, because if you go find the PSA 10 version of that PSA 10 version is probably like 2,000 to 5,000 these days. If I just had to, you know, spitball it, it's not going to be cheap. All right. What's this cute little guy? Look at that guy. That's a cute little Palkia. Oh, he's so cute. All right. I have no clue what it is either. But let's go find... Let's see, what's that look like from the side? Let's go find the Dialga. Ah, there it is. Ta-da! I did 55 on Dialga, huh? I don't know what these are. I really don't. Cancel the slab away. He isn't going to pay it off. I can tell. All right. You are within your rights to have him cancel it. Today is the 1st of August, so he has no excuse. There you go. All right. So... grab this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Cancel the slab away. This guy just cut this other guy's head off like instantly. Like CGC Pristine 10, Palkia. Oops, Palkia. And it's like +/-9. It's a weird card name. I would have tried messaging him first. He was only 100 away. Law 6 months gone. Start over law. Well, it's like your mortgage. The bank's not necessarily responsible for calling you if you're not keeping up with your mortgage. You're just supposed to, you know, you have to pay it, right? Like, it's not like you get to, oh, you didn't remind me. Why didn't you remind me that I owe money on the mortgage? Oh, it slipped my mind. You're kind of, it's like library books. Everyone knows about paying the fee for being late. If you overkeep them, you got to pay the fee. The library's not going to call every single person who's got a late book and say, hey, don't let your book get late. You'll have to pay us the fee. So they don't do that. You just get charged the fee when you're late. So that's, that's all of life, unfortunately. Just kind of works that way. So, you're not entitled to a call or an email or anything like that. You have to keep up with it when you make the commitment. And it's all publicly displayed. It's all publicly known. So it just sits right there. It's not like you can't read it. You know where it's posted. So you can go see what month it was marked for. It's marked for February. Well, now we're in August. So, that's month number 8. And his actual slab away day, we looked it up, was January 16th. So he is actually already late by about 15 days. So he is 2 weeks late. So he's 2 weeks due. Due is when you're run out of your 6 months. Late is when you're not keeping up with the 3-month mark. So he is 2 weeks due. And it didn't take me very long to figure that out. All I had to do was look up his name and look at the payments from the February time period. And then he wasn't in there, so it turned out he was in January. That's when it started. All right, let's take a look at it. He wants to cancel it, and you're allowed to do that. If somebody slabs away your cards on consignment and they don't actually pay it down, you can, of course, cancel it. So what'll happen, we will owe Matt Hansen. I'm going to move this. I will owe him his money back. There it is. Okay, that is in the reclaim channel now. Let's see. Okay, good. And now let's go grab the bag. It might be over here somewhere. Nope. Not in here. Then it must be on the table. It must, not the table. It must be on the local slab away box. Let's grab it. Are they all booster bundled together? I don't see them here. His name was Matt Hansen. There's L12. Have a seat, right over there. Wonder why Mr. Matt is late on them. Pac Camacho, he's got one. It's a commitment if you do slab away. He only paid $20 to get 6 months with them. That's a long time, For such a large amount of cards, that's a great deal. I mean, it's actually, if you had to make like a credit card payment that you owe, 6 months of credit card interest, or a personal bank loan or anything like that, the fee would actually be much higher. And if you didn't finish the commitment, if you failed to pay it off, it could affect your credit score. So none of that's true with slab away. Slab away is just this scrappy-doo thing that doesn't affect your credit score, which is really nice. Let's see. Wait, I have to look something up. He didn't finish paying it by chance, did he? I didn't see it. Okay, so give me a second. Give me a second. Let me look this up. Let me make sure the gentleman didn't finish paying it, because I have been known to forget to mark something off when it's sold. Give me a second. Let me just double check that, because I didn't see him in the M box, and I didn't see him in that white box there. And I don't know where else I would have stuck it, but it probably would have gone somewhere like that. Oh, my dear Lord, he paid it off already. Listen to us. We're all talking about him like a vulture, and he already paid it off. He paid it off, and he paid for shipping. So what that means is you were tricked into believing that it wasn't paid off because I failed to mark it as finished. Oh, my God, dude. And let's see about your money. What name are we looking for here, Mr. BP Vargas, for your store credit card? We're looking for Brandel Vargas. Boop. 491. Putting smut on his name. It is payday for Brandel Vargas. Here it is, 491. So you can turn that into cash. If you have me cash you out, it's a little 3% fee. And then alternatively to that, you're allowed to use it as store credit. So either of those are options. Brandel Vargas, you're all paid. Look at that. I'm so sorry. I I need to be more careful with that. That's a common mistake I actually make on the channel, where someone finishes a slab away and I never delete it. And the reason that happens is because I always delete it last after doing all the other tasks. Because if you delete it early, you don't get to see the price anymore. You don't get to see the name anymore. So I delete the listing very last after everything else is done. But guess what? Sometimes I forget that step. Zelle, please. No PayPal. I can't do Zelle. Zelle keeps getting requested. It's really ironic because I love Zelle, but I have to get like a bank pin to access my Zelle. So ironically, I have trouble with the Zelle. I'm able to receive Zelle, but to create an account to add you to it and then to send you money, the Bank of America will ask me to use my debit card PIN to log in, which I do not have a debit card PIN. And so I've never been able to add people to my Zelle account. Zelle, please. No PayPal fees. All right, everybody was putting him down and everything crazy. So you're also confusing something. I don't get charged 3% by PayPal to send you money. I get charged 3% when he pays for the item. So does that make sense? So Matt Hansen, he actually paid by PayPal and it was 3.5%. So that's really what's going on there. Here we are. So you're actually confusing it. All right, there we go. And we just waived that if you're using it as store credit, but if you're actually going to cash it out, I'm going to charge it. So what do we got? Who's next? Let's see. We're going to grab that. We're going to grab this. I'm going to hit refresh. It looks like makes sense. It's Mr. Jorge Jaron. That's right. It does make sense a little bit. Let's grab this. Yeah, the PayPal fee on my side is actually 3.5%. And it's on the total cost of the card, not your portion after the consignment fee. So, but if you keep it as store credit, you keep it all. But if you cash it out, I let you pay it. I pass it on to you. I say, well, you can pay it. Look at this beautiful, cheap, and affordable Houndoom for only $700. Boy, that gets my plums pumping. Look at this Quips Dragonair. Wow, hand-drawn, no AI. That's incredible. This is new to the table, though. These two cards right here. Have you guys taken a look at this? Pristine base set Magnemite. And when they say pristine, this card's like perfect. This Magnemite could even be worth grading again with BGS for the BGS pristine, or if you're lucky, better. But this card is immaculate. I already looked it up and down, and honestly, it could be crossed to BGS. This was a Magnemite I picked out for myself because I'm a Magnemite fan. Here's Meowth for $400. Look at that holographic Meowth. You know how hard it is to get these in 10s? It's nearly impossible. You're truly underestimating how hard it is to get pristine 10 on Topps Series 1. Topps Chrome is easier, okay? Topps Chrome are these thick-cut cards. They don't really stick together. So those are a bit easier, but that's nearly impossible. It's so difficult. That's essentially a 28% consignment fee. Jesus. You know, we got it sold. We got your whole chunk of cards sold, and it's just how it is, I suppose. We are. You could sell it up on eBay if you wished. You could put it in auction on eBay, and guess what? On eBay, it might have sold for like half that price. Our method took longer, and you got like the cheapest buy now prices. You got pretty high prices on them, actually. He paid it off, and there's a little fee. It's like... I suppose you could ask consigners to sell it at cheapest buy it now. I don't know what their prices would be for that. You might like it better, but yeah, that's always an option. Everybody was putting him down and everything crazy. Well, I think we were talking about changes to the slab away system. Changes to the slab away system. Yeah, you know, something to think about. I noticed with the consigners, if you start asking them to sell cheaper cards and you start asking them to sell them particular ways, the consignment fee actually does go up unless it's a really expensive card, and the consigners prefer auction. I already know. We don't do auction, so you get a much better price. You have my email in Discord for PayPal. You have my email in Discord for PayPal. All right, let me go grab it. Give me a second. Let's see. Is this you? No, this is not you. What the hell? I got a bot trying to trick me here. Yeah? All right, I gotta report this guy. Report message. Let's see, spam. Submit report. Don't show this again. All right, and then how do I get rid of this whole conversation? I guess I don't have to do anything after that. You have my email in Discord for PayPal. Let's see. Is this you? Ah, BP Fargus. Okay, I found you. All right, cool, man. Let's go over to PayPal and get you paid. All right. Give me a second. What the heck? It's taking a while. Grab this. We're going to choose send money. There we go. Pay U.S. businesses your way. Uh-huh. It's weird. All right, and now let's get the amount corrected. All right, you're gonna get $477. And I don't think I'm gonna leave a note. Yes, because we're gonna use friends and family. How about that? So, send. Making sure it's all right. All right, send. There you go. It all worked out, Mr. Brando. You're paid out, man. How nice is that? I was gonna say paid. Okay. Good. All right. Setting this up here. How about that, guys? Your monthly interest payment is here. I made $4 in Robinhood. I'm getting rich. $4 in interest? Holy. Oh my gosh. I'm going to go to Red Lobster. All right. How about a new slab, guys? How about Mickey Mouse? We got, look, he's all type 1. How do I open this? Can't tell what side. Okay, it's on this side. Oh, what the hell? What kind of weirdly tight sleeve is this? Glue right on the edge of the sleeve? That's a terrible design. You got to have the glue further in so that there's a flap for your fingernail to grab. Whoa, that's clean. Holy cow. Why'd they grade it so low? That was recently graded? Wow, this card is bright. It's bright, no markings, and you flip it around, and it's bright on the back. Like this one was never sun exposed, and it was never glued. That's a terrible grade. Only a 2? Wow. That's so rough. All right. There we go. I'm going to grab this. We're going to grab this. And we're going to say, gosh, man, I'm going to say 700 on this Mickey Mouse. So Mickey Mouse is up here. I'm going to price them up and put them on the table, but I don't know if I really want to sell them. That's all I have to say about the Mickey Mouses. I am such a very big fan of Mickey Mouse. All right. CC Collects, what's up, man? Come on now. There we go. Oops. There we go. Wow, same deal here. Look at this. So this is a grade of 2, and it says MK because it is marked. So a little kid scratched a pencil on it. Also very bright, no glue. Wow, almost a whitish color. That's crazy. This must have been kept out of the sun forever, guys, for this to be possible. Look at the date, 1935. That's before World War II. That's before World War II. That's how old this thing is. It's freaking old, dude. 1935. It's 9 years away. No, it's 11 years away from... Wait, I'm doing my math wrong. We're in 2026. Yeah, we're 9 years away from this being 100 years old. I did my math right the first time. Wow, 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 wow. Are there any unopened packs? Gosh, I'd love to own one. I think I've seen somebody sell one of those for a really high amount. Let's see if another one's for sale. I'm curious. Oops. Bubble gum Mickey Mouse sealed. Oh, wait. I typed that into YouTube. Let's go over here to eBay where it's supposed to be typed in. Boom. All right. No. Please sort. No, there's not. You could buy an empty wrapper, which I have some of those. I actually have 2 of the empty wrappers. I'm curious what the last sold on it is. Ooh, I like this one as well. Wait, I'm going to grab this one. All right, give me a minute here. Always looking for cards to add to the table. That's our job. So this one got a grade of 2. Look at the joke. Looks funny when she knits, doesn't she? Suppose she's a nitwit. Wow. All right. Mickey Mouse is pretty mean to Minnie Mouse in some of these. I really like this one. I think it's very bright, not sun faded at all. I'm just going to make up a price based on how I feel about it, nothing else. All right, so I like this one. This one has the marking on it, which isn't cool. So that's why it's going to be a little bit cheaper. But I actually like this one better than this one. I think the joke is funnier because it's like mean. She's working, and he's calling her a nitwit? Oh, my Lord. Look, he's all wrapped up in his work. It's good if that's like a card to give to a musician, if you have a friend who's a musician. Imagine how horrible 100-year gum would be. I hear gum actually holds up pretty well over time. Yeah, like gum doesn't really rot too much. But I'm sure the sugar probably goes rancid or something. You guys ever watch those guys eating old World War II MRIs or whatever they're called? Like the food rations. I watched so many of those. There's that one guy, who always eats the food and smokes the cigarettes. You know who I'm talking about. If you watched it, you know what I'm talking about. Hey, here's a box break for G.I. Joe from 20. When was this released? 2004. So this one is 22 years old. It's really old. And there's 6 spots left. You can open that up if you wish. What do we got here? Me, mister. That blew the stop sign. It's an educational mukbang. That's right. Well, so he'll open up all the candy and he'll record it all. And it's super crazy and gross and just amazing at the same time. And then the wildest parts is he'll take some of the food and he'll just straight up eat it. And it's like, bro, he's eating all this food from the 1940s. Like what? It's like 100 years old almost. And, it's like 80, 90-year-old food. And he's just chowing down on it. Like he'll get this coffee out, right? And he'll pour it into the canteen that comes with it. And then he'll pour hot water with the coffee dust. And then he'll just drink the whole thing. It's like, oh my God, dude. This guy's going to have dysentery. MRE. Thank you for correcting me. Yeah. That's what he said. MRE. How much for the Japanese Ray break? The Japanese Ray. Are you telling me you want a Japanese Ray break? Is that what you're saying? I think he's saying he wants a Japanese Ray break. All right, let's just see real fast, shall we? Where's my super suit? I think this Pikachu's going to have to be the break. What do you guys think of this Pikachu being the next break? He's pretty cute. Pretty cute, not going to lie. I thought I had one up on the table. It didn't sell, did it? I don't think it sold. Oh, man, I must be missing it. It's got to be back here. Hey, wait, is that... Oh, there's one of those Jigglypuffs. The one guy was asking about the $40 Jigglypuffs. There's one. I swear, we should have a We should have a Pikachu right here, shouldn't we? Oh my gosh, I can't find him. Let me set that to the side. I swear we had one. The box break, I heard it's $40, but how many slots? Which box break are you referring to? There's a Storm Emeralda box break. Oh, here it is. There's a Storm Emeralda box break, and there's a G.I. Joe box break. G.I. Joe box break is 6 spots. There's 2 people in there. Pikachu Hollow. Look at that guy. He's so cute. He's adorable. All right, so this Pikachu Hollow from Pokemon Go, graded 10, is the next break. It shall be $40, 1 in 5. There it is. He's the next break because he's so cute. What a cute Pikachu. I bet you don't have this in your collection, and you really ought to. He's an adorable promo card, and he's really not that expensive. All right, there you go. Little heartbreak. What card do you recommend buying? All kinds of cards, man. It's about got to catch them all, in my opinion. That's how it is. That's what I do. I'm always trying to catch them all. Let's see. Under new breaks. Oh, yeah. New breaks. So we're taking a picture of this and posting it over here. See? In the New Breaks channel in Discord, so you guys can easily follow along with what's going up. All right. So the Storm Emeralda has $40, 6 spots, okay? Pikachu, I choose you. What do you guys think? Pal World's going to take over Pokemon, right? Boy, I bet you Pokemon would be shitting their pants if they did that. Pokemon would be like, oh, crap. All right. Let's see. Wait, well, let me check this real fast. Hey, everyone. Hey, mister. How was your day today with Cares and the doctor? It was all right. It was okay. All right, that's fine. We're going to go ahead and close that. Good. So, new break, Pikachu. Let's go over those hot breaks now, guys. We've got Tyranitar. Ooh, we got this free first-time cards for a first-time order. Pretty generous, actually. It's 2 really solid poker cards that'll probably grade 10. Not an exaggeration. Here's Tyranitar and Pikachu Go. Wow, those are looking fantastic. So 1 in 8, 1 in 5. We've got this gigantic rare Charizard, 1 in 36. We got the One Piece break is up to 3 out of 15. It's only a $25 buy-in. We have this Bowser break. He's 3 out of 9. He's a $30 buy-in. And then we have the 2-pack splits. Actually, there's been progress on this Abra right here. He's 9 out of 14. This is a $5 break, and it's first edition Abra. So there's 5 spots remaining at $5 each. This guy could go off pretty fast because he just doesn't cost much. There you have it, guys. A lot of options. If you like breaks, we got a lot of cool options. What kind of break do you think we're missing the most? Thank you for going over the breaks. No problem, Ian. All right, we're jumping over here. I think we're up to date. We have no orders in the queue. Let's see. What else we got going on? So here is another one of those Snorlaxes. Check that out. That's the restock Snorlax. So we sold one. We restocked one. I like him. I want to hold on to him and see where he goes. We also have some good-looking slabs over here. We have those Star Wars slabs. We never did those, did we? What's this? Paldean Wooper. Don't forget about the breaks to get into the breaks. That's right, the sublists. Let's see. Ooh, what's this? Meh. Whooper, huh? Okay, we got Paldean Whooper, and he's about 85. Is that right? That's tough. Well, he could go into the Poke Shuffles. Maybe he goes into the Poke Shuffles rather than the live customs. So here's a new expensive card going up into those Poke Shuffles. And we added a free card in there. We added a free coughing. How nice is that? Okay. Paldean Whooper AR hitting the Poke Shuffles. What's 85? Well, 90 is 18, so 85 has to be 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There it goes. Very nice. Paldean Whooper's going to head up to the top. What do you guys think of that? We're going to say number 102, Paldean Whooper P10. There it goes. Good. That Destined Rivals box break went off just the other day. That was a big one, man. That one took forever to go off. That was a big deal, though. All right. Poke Shuffle is loaded, man. There's a lot of cards in the Poke Shuffle right now. Look at all that, huh? That's what makes the table so fun right there, all these cool breaks. All right. Let's go ahead and grab Diglett 9. Ooh, a 9, you say. Do we got any other 9s up here on the table? Let's take them all down. Let's take all the 9s down. We should be done with 9s. We should be rotated out of them. So let me just see if we got any other 9s still floating about. Doesn't look like it. Well, this guy he can stay up there because he's a recent 9. All right, so we'll keep this Diglett up here. You know, I don't think we chose a consignment break either. We're still looking. So we haven't decided on a consignment break. Ooh, Hello Kitty, huh? I'm going to let the Ampharos go now. So Ampharos is going to rotate. I'm going to let this Bowser rotate. The pack split. We're waiting for one more person in here. $25. Dugong 10. That's a nice one for $250. Here's Hi, Kevin. We got to list that one on eBay. And this one too, actually. Fiend's Everyday Life. That ought to be listed on eBay. But I'm not going to do that today. I'm a little bit lazy. Let's just take a picture. So all these are going into the A box. But first, we got to take a picture in our Discord server. We have this channel called the 10's New Channel. So you can come back here and go shopping for cards. All right. How nice is that? I'm going to take a picture. There you go. Picture has been taken. All right. Good. And now we can pull all these down. This makes more room on the table, and then we can rotate more slabs in. There we go. Well, guys, it feels like it's been kind of a slow week, doesn't it? I think a lot of it comes down to the fact that we are just waiting for all these new sets. We're waiting for 30th anniversary. We're waiting for this new Rayquaza set that came out of nowhere. We're waiting on Pal World now. A lot of cool card sets around the corner. I think people are, you know, still waiting to see what those look like. This guy seems really expensive, but you know, he's from a poker set where you can only grade 16 cards in the whole deck. Only 16 cards are gradable. And they're called Pokemon Stadium, by the way. Here's what's so interesting about them. They use Nintendo 64 Stadium graphics. It's pulled right out of the video game. That's why it looks all like polygonal. All right, and I think that makes them very special. All right, Ekans Stadium. There is no Ekans for sale individually, but I can see an Ekans and an Arbok for sale at the same time. So I think this price of $400 is too high. Let's also go with, let's test out another metric. This app is terrible, man. It keeps breaking. It's like it can't handle how fast I'm trying to use the app. All right, poker. I wonder if I had like the new iPhone, if it would work better. All right, so let's try poker playing. We want the cheapest one. So the cheapest poker Ekans is $200. We're changing the price on this. I don't know when we came up with that price, but it was a pretty high $400. He's coming all the way down to $200. How does that sound? Population 16, so low. Very rare card. And that's why we do these rotates. We do these rotations in order to keep up with price changes. All right, let's see. We're going to hit refresh on this. Well, I feel like it's kind of a quiet night. Where's Tammy? Where's Six? Where's Sarah Dusenberry? Where's Cactuar Queen? We need all... It's just guys in here. Oh, no, not a sausage party. All right, let's see. PSA 10, command tower. We're going to say this card number is 7012. Should I put an order in? Let's see. You could if you wanted. You don't have to, okay? You don't have to feel bad for me and put in an order or anything. This one's going to be 130. It looks like it's already set to 125. Perfect. So that one's already good. Beedrill's probably fine at 400. I'm going to continue to lower the price of the Gardevoir. So the Gardevoir shall go back down to 100. It's a pristine Gardevoir from 2021. I feel like 100 is already pretty dang low. Like, you're talking low. That's cheap. That's Pokemon Blue Beedrill. Let's do more research on Pokemon Blue Beedrill. My job is to get these lower if they're supposed to be lower. Beedrill. All right, Beedrill. So here's the cheapest Beedrill at 400. What about sold? Okay, so, well, is this sorted by cheapest? No, it's not sorted by cheapest. So he doesn't sell for 400. I'm conflicted. I really like the card. I think it's very rare. But I don't want to sell way, way, way over the last sold. I am going to lower this one to 300. So our price is in the middle. It beats the eBay price by like $100. So Beedrill shall be 300. The gang's not here. Yeah. Let's grab this. That's all right. People can't open Pokemon cards every single day of their life forever. Unless their name is Cardconomist, then they can. Check out the population on this Beedrill card. Just 8. Crazy. Good. Pull that together. And let's take a picture. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. All right. Picture time. Click. Meow, meow, meow. We'll grab this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Ta-da! So, and now, these shall go into the A box. Ta-da! Good. Getting that slab rotated in here. Getting some price changes. Look at this Dragapult, 150. Wow. I feel like that card should be listed on eBay. Ooh, Dustox, 250. I feel like that's probably a pretty good price. Magmar 10, huh? Put that over there. Ooh, Magmar 10. Yeah, Alex isn't here either. I feel like we're naked. Where's Alex? Where are the mods? If you're a moderator, sign in. There's gotta be no mods. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. Nobody likes me, not even my mods. I'm just gonna go slit my wrists. I'm just kidding. Devil Hunter Kishibe. Here's Crimson Blades. Look at this. Ooh. Here's Jake Infected. That seems too expensive. Darkrai, that's too cheap. For 150, that's too cheap. And here's Gardevoir, the same Gardevoir that we had priced at 100 and $70 in a 10. So that's probably the standard price. Now, is this mine? Let's see. Jake Infected. Cody Hodges has the crown. He's #1. How did you get that? Does anyone know how the crowns work yet? We're going to say Weiss Jake. All right, let's see what happens. So there's like signature Jake, and it's like $1,000. Let me look up PSA 10 Weiss Adventure Time and just look at any recently sold Adventure Time card. All right. So we're going to choose ended recently. Good. Okay, I think this is definitely overpriced. Don't worry, guys. When it's overpriced, we're going to lower it, okay? We really care about that stuff. We care about that stuff. So let me look one more time. Okay. So the biggest thing is there's nothing to compare this card to. There's no there's no direct comparison. I see how much a box costs though. The box is incredibly expensive. I have a sense of what I'd like to sell it for. Okay. Yeah, but a sealed booster box of this is crazy expensive. So Jake the dog, Jake Infected, shall be $175 now. A major price improvement. I don't know where 400 came from. Here's my best guess. We priced this up in the past and actually found one for sale for 400. So that's my guess. So he goes down to 175. That's based off of like me looking at aggregate sold prices of different Weiss Adventure Time cards. And that's a pretty fair price. I mean, a booster box is like 260 to 300, and you get one full art from a booster box. So do the math. Somehow he's graded PSA 10, and he's like $100 cheaper than a booster box. So it doesn't really make sense. Of course, this might not be the place to sell it. Again, like maybe this is the kind of card where you need to have a picture of this and put it up onto eBay. All right, Troy's here. Oh yeah. Pretty sure it goes off of watch time and interaction with chat. Oh, wow. You know what? We're putting you into the free spot tonight. We're just putting people in here willy-nilly. So you're going to go in on spot number 7 because you're number 1. How does that sound? All right. I am coughing. I'm going to go get a drink because I feel like when I drink water while we're streaming, I don't cough as much. There we go. Now I have a drink. All my peoples is here. I don't think we have a single mod in here. That's unacceptable. So I'm gonna hit refresh, and I'm gonna refresh these. In fact, we got Devil Hunter Makima, Byakuya Kuchiki. Here's Pikachu. Here's Chainsaw Man, and here's Devil Hunter Kishibe for $80, huh? I feel like I better start getting these listed up on eBay so that they actually have a chance to sell. Because are you guys going to buy Byakuya Kuchiki? No, you're probably not. I didn't choose to grade this. Karis did, okay? I just want to be clear. Karis has terrible taste. She should have chosen Pokemon. Everybody buys Pokemon. You know who buys Bleach? Somebody probably buys Bleach. But you know what? They're going to be on eBay. But we were just having fun. I let her pick anything she wanted. Little did I know that I was wasting a grading opportunity right on the precipice of PSA shutting down. If only I had not let her do this. If only this whole return had just been high-end Pokemon cards. Dear God. All right. Did you guys see the new Raikou EX SAR? No Tammy, no Alex. That's right. No Tammy, no Alex. No Mary Kay. It's unacceptable. That's it. The old mod team is fired, and we are hiring a brand new mod team. Who wants to be lead mod? Okay, this shall say PSA 10. Baya Kuya. I think that Tammy said she'd be on vacation or something like that. Baya Kuya. Kuchiki. And this will say 050. Oops. Okay. Dash. Union. Arena, English, and it should be called, oh, ow, Bleach. What the hell? I had like a nerve in my finger go nuts. Bleach. All right, there you go. I got you, mister. I'll go to war to protect your channel. Sweet. All right. I'll go to war. Love you, CC. Hey, what's up, Mr. Tuttles? Is its card professionally graded? Yes. Here, we're going to say grade number 10. We're going to hit continue. So allow me to upload this one to Feebay because we got to get these cards listed in 2 places for sure. I don't trust the table buying this card for a long time. I'm going to choose description. All right. Okay, and we're going to choose a price. What the hell? It's recommending a price of like 600. That doesn't make sense. We're going to say 100 instead. Done. And now we shall list the item. All right. Do you know the streamer Ludwig? He pays his moderators $20,000 a year. Jesus. What do they do for him? Are they like, they got to be good, right? Like they got to be hauling ass or something to be worth $20,000. They must be bringing in $20,000 of productivity, I imagine. All right. I'm just looking around, seeing how these are performing. Ooh, the SpongeBob's getting a lot of attention. There's a golden SpongeBob. Black Label Kuromi's getting a lot of attention. Cool. All right. Did you see Ludwig on Streamer University talking about how he makes over $2 million a month? Oh, well, I mean, if you're making $2 million per month, then yeah, you don't have any problem paying your moderators $20,000. That's an afterthought. I'll let you guys know if I'm making $2 million a month, okay? I'll let you guys know. Hello Kitty's already marked for eBay. Okay, so we got all eBay here. Actually, if he's making $2 million per month, he might be underpaying his mods. Like, come on, dude, share the love. Oh, this one's already listed up on eBay as well. Cool, so we can take all these down together. Let's see, what should the order be? Let's get this Chainsaw Man on the side. Let's get this Pichu on the left. Kuromi on the middle, because it's a black label. And Hello Kitty. Doesn't that look wonderful? Man, that looks sexy as hell. Let's go ahead and take a picture of these high-end slabs. Oh, yeah. You guys know what they say. PSA 10 is the new 10. This. I watch Adrian Birder stream. What? Troy in being moved positions. Full-time gardener. The gardener. Grabbing this. Grabbing this. Grabbing this. We would know if you're making that much because the wait time would be back to COVID days. That's when everyone had that free stimmy money. Oh my God, dude. Not only did they have stimmy money, but they were releasing sets like Evolving Skies. And it was like nothing like that had ever happened before with Pokemon. It was like the best thing that had ever happened. Where would you recommend the best place to get older Pokemon cards? Oh, thanks for joining my shop. Let me send you to a different shop. We've got these cards here if you want a shot at the Rocket. But other than that, if you're looking for vintage, I wouldn't say there's one perfect place to get vintage. But generally, there's the big platforms. So, you know, Golden. What am I trying to remember? Golden Fanatics. I can't remember that new one. What's that new one? It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember the name of it. There's eBay. Growing weed full time. What? Who's growing weed full time? All right, let me go ahead and check the queue. If we're having too slow of a stream, I might just wrap it up. I might wrap it up because I might go to bed early. I might play some games or something. But, you know, we never did choose a break card, did we, for the consignment? I'm supposed to help these guys out. Now, I would host a break on the Gyarados if he would allow me to break it for $350, but it's at $470. Here's the Seismitoad. That's a CS, man. And here's a Brett Love Master Chief Hardlight for $145. Let's take another look at those Hardlights. There might be more of them. Is anyone here playing the new Halo remake? Okay, so his price is about correct at $145. Perfect. All right. He's going to be the next table break, except he shall be a consignment table break. Okay. So there it is. I try to keep a consignment break running to help these guys in consignment. Mister, it's 6 a.m. Yeah, it's pretty late. It is. I think the stream slowed down a little bit. We're just getting work done in between that. Let's grab this. But you know, if it's a slow day, it's a slow day. I might take tomorrow off, guys. I'm not lying. We are. So if you want to have fun, now's the time to have fun. Halo Hard Light 9. So 41 and 4. Yes. Okay. 41 and 4. I watched the new Spider-Man movie with my children. It was pretty good. I think Marvel did a good job. Nice. All right. There it is. That is the new consignment break. Halo Hardlight. So this Hardlight card is like a super chase card in those upper deck packs. Very hard to grab one of these. And then obviously it's pretty hard to get a 10 too. He got a 9. Still a really lovely card. And we have it at a great price. That's the new consignment break. I'm going to take a picture of that. Him and Dean are funny as hell. But, all right, so we're going to go over here to new breaks. Good. Oops. Take a picture of that. Good. Wow, we got a lot done, actually. We got a lot of little chores done over here. So now we have our new consignment break set up. So Heartbreak goes off. New consignment break. We got Pikachu and Master Chief. So we're going to probably make a video on the new breaks. And then you guys know we're getting real close to this Charizard. He's almost halfway there. Bowser did move a little bit. He's 3 out of 9 now. Trade break's almost done. The lightning break's not moving too fast. I will say that. The lightning break has been a slower one. But they all finish eventually. They really do. Here we go. Good. Here's Cape Mario, Team Magma's Aggron, Ionis Wattrell, Heatran, and Kix. Oh, Kix, I gotta put him up on eBay. They grown on that, but come and visit. I got you. I like watching them make asses of themselves, but as a person, I cannot stand Dean, to be honest. The arrogance kills me. Yes, Dean is a mess. What? All right, let's see. I can't believe we have no mods tonight. How's that even possible? No mods? What do I pay the mods for? 507, guys. I think that's it. Okay, guys? So it's been a lovely stream. We did hand out a lot of giveaway spots. We just kind of handed them out. We didn't do any kind of like, you know, like, oh, guess a number or anything like that. So, and then we got a lot of cards rotated. I got a card listed on eBay like I'm supposed to do every day. I'm supposed to list one card on eBay. And we did have a break go off. Did we have 2 breaks go off, or was it just the one? I think it was just the one. Let me see. Yeah, the Snorlax Gold Star finally went off. Felt good. No, Quick Summer 7, a big order. Do you actually pay the month? Exactly, he won't leave. Dean. All right, guys. No, it's a bit fun, but, you know, obviously, if there's nothing to do for, like, I don't know, like 30 minutes or maybe even an hour, that's a good sign that take a break, come back another day. I'll see you guys in the next stream, which probably won't be tomorrow. I'm going to take Saturday off. I'll see you guys later. Have a nice weekend. Goodbye, everybody.